Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 what's poppin'? What's good? What's good? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. It's your boy, Mr. Locario Miles Cunningham. What's poppin' with you?
Yo, what up, man? First show of the new year, man. Shout out to everybody. Wishing everybody the best for 2023 and all that jazz. You feel me? What's going on with you, Ricardo?
I'm chilling, man. I just got to remind people.
I can't give just anybody this good dick.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? You can't give anybody just, you can't do it. You can't do it. You gotta do it right, people. So make sure that when you're out here doing your thing, don't just be giving your dick out. You know what I mean? You gotta give it to people who deserve it. You feel me?
Yo, it's so serious, man. It's so serious because a lot of y'all think that pussy is better than your dick, but
exactly. It's you gotta.
Dick comes first. Pause.
So shout out to everybody in the chat. Listen, man, today's show we're gonna be talking about you always have problems if you can't lead, and we're gonna be analyzing weak men because I got some of these TikTok clips of these guys bitching and moaning, and we're gonna show you how in each of these clips why their situation went wrong because they couldn't lead. If they would have led, then they wouldn't be in the situations that they're in right now. You feel what I'm saying? But before we do all that, though, we're going to play this trailer. We're going to be back in a second. Check this out.
Everybody has game. The thing is, though, is your game weak or is your game strong? See, that's the difference. See, having weak game is synonymous with having no game. But you have game, you have a strategy to get what you want, but your strategy might be weak.
I always tell these guys, snap your fingers. And I'll tell them, snap your fingers. Like, you hear that sound? I'm like, what is that sound? Bitch, that's a 17-year-old that just turned 18. That's a 19-year-old that just turned 21. They are just they're everywhere.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Your feelings are not facts. Because you feel like whatever you feel like, you can't get me to believe that there's more than two genders. You understand what I'm saying? And truthfully, I'm not sorry because I can't really make facts out of your fucking feelings. Matter of fact, fuck your feelings. There's only two genders. Only two genders. You trying to tell me that genders are neutral and niggas is trying to come up with 92 fucking genders, bro.
There's this narrative now that it's okay for a man to cry, and it's really pushing this sensitivity, express yourself, express your feelings. One thing I've always respected about my father growing up, I never seen my dad cry. Me and him would get into arguments, we would go at it, we would fight. I would say the harshest things to him I could to hurt his feelings, but I never broke him.
Shoot, just the right pair of shoes get your dick sucked. Just the right pair of shoes. Women don't, seriously, you could look like Boris Joe. You'd be 6'8", have a print down to your knee. They look at those shoes, they bust, they just like, oh no, not him. Nah, boo-boo.
The bitches shine because of the nigga. Period. Like, and when it's functioning correctly, that's the way it is. So, on that note, dick is a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift.
You got to play your way from start to the end. That's having game. Because if you do that, what you expect is what's going to happen. See, don't no accidents happen with motherfuckers that got game.
We back, people. We back.
Relax and take notes. Voila. Just need to wake up.
Shout out to all y'all motherfuckers in the chat, man. Oh my goodness, the game is going to be. We got calls already. Goddamn! All right, let's go. Fuck it. Let's see.
We got two calls already. And you know who the first one is. Here's the thing. What?
All right, let's go. Fuck it.
Efosa, what's up, bro?
Hey, how you doing? I donated.
Yeah, my nigga Fosa. Wait, let me check. Make sure you donated, nigga. 'Cause I don't know.
Lucario.
You sent it to Lucario today?
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. So what's going on with you, fam?
So, traveling overseas can be dangerous, right?
You said traveling overseas can be dangerous?
Yes, because here's the thing. They have a law that, for example, like if you have a person has sex before marriage, they have sex outside marriage, then the man usually go to jail. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I think they're trying to start that in like
they have sex, huh?
Thailand, no, not Thailand. Then they're trying to start that in Bali or some shit, or in somewhere around there. But yeah, but what? So are you going to travel to those countries where that's the issue is, or what's going on with you?
No. I'm going to the UK. I'm not going to those countries yet. I'm saying that I want to let you know that the one guy that if you gotta go overseas, you gotta be careful because you go to those countries like some Asian countries, Middle Eastern countries, or Asian countries, for example. That you go to some of these countries, like they have laws that if you have sex outside marriage, the man will go to jail. So if a guy overseas has sex with their women overseas, that man can go to jail. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, well, I mean, don't worry about that. Just go to the countries where that's not the situation. But in any situation, you got to do your due diligence and read up on, like, anytime you guys are traveling anywhere, you feel what I'm saying? Like, learn about what the situation is over there. You know what I'm saying? Like when I went to, what was it? Me and April went to, I think it was it Barbados or one of them fucking West Indian joints. And I didn't know that you can't wear fucking fatigues out there because that's what the police wear. You know what I'm saying? So I had to know that before I went there. You feel what I'm saying? So you just got to know what the fuck is going on before you go to any spots. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, you can't. Right.
Yeah, you can't do that.
All right, Efosa. Where are you going? Oh, you have another question? Sorry, you have another question? Go ahead.
What was your thing?
No, I was getting ready to dismiss you, but if you have another question, go ahead.
I have another question. So here's the thing. So I want to say that like a lot of these guys always blame their race. Like I tell a lot of black guys, they always blame their race on why they doesn't want. I disagree with them because your race don't really matter. Do you make a video like a year ago about your race don't matter?
Right.
Yeah. So when I watch the video, I'll learn that your race doesn't really matter because here's the thing. Like when a lot of black men say, "Oh, if women of all races have higher requirements for black men, the other races of men. So if a woman have a higher requirement for a black guy than another black man, then that people female doesn't like black guys, so you shouldn't do that."
First of all, let me stop you there. First of all, who gives a fuck about a woman's requirements? First of all, so already right there, who cares? So this is again, see, guys, understand this: when you're a guy who has tight game, right? Certain shit don't apply to you. You understand what I'm saying? So all that, like a certain conversation, certain talks, don't really apply to you. You understand? So what I want you to understand is that, as a man who understands himself and his value and how he does shit, he's only looking for cooperation and consistency within that cooperation. So if that's not happening, then who gives a fuck? You understand what I'm saying? Like none of that shit don't exist to us.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I try to tell them that, but these guys don't believe me.
Well, fuck it. Let them be wrong. That's gonna be the new shit for the new year. Let niggas be wrong. That's it. You understand what I'm saying? That's gonna probably be a new T-shirt or something.
But Efosa, what was your question?
Yeah, no, okay, I don't have a question, but I think you should make a T-shirt says like you need like a T-shirt and says "Dick is a gift." You need a T-shirt that has that. I'm surprised You have a T-shirt that thinks it's a the T-shirt that comes with it. Oh, buy that shirt.
Okay. All right, we'll make one just for you, bro.
All right, folks. So we appreciate the call, bro.
All right, man. Take it easy, man. We appreciate you.
Take care.
Hey, when are you traveling? Do you know when you're leaving?
No, I haven't booked it yet, so you'll be somewhere in 2023.
Okay.
UK. So to visit my auntie.
Got
Like, I'll travel this year.
Okay.
I'll visit my auntie.
Gotcha. All right, cool, bro. All right, I appreciate you, man. You be safe. Thanks for calling in. Take it easy.
All right.
All right.
You got any more calls?
Oh, yeah, we got 3 more calls.
All right. Oh, let's go with it.
Niggas is early today. 872-872. You're on live with Lucario and Miles. Name, age, city. What's up?
Sylvester, 45, Los Angeles. I just joined the Bad Boy membership, starting the year off right.
All right, that's what's up. Oh yeah, real quick, shout out to everybody who joined the membership, man. Y'all was going crazy on that shit. And remember, guys, this price is going up this year. It's going to go up in the first quarter, so that means anytime between now and the end of March, or you know what I'm saying. So it's going to be soon. So make sure you guys get up on that. But anyway, what's going on with you?
Yeah, so stay on it. Like if you're on it now, stay on it.
Since I joined, I've been noticing friends who were MGTOW, they telling me, oh, you got to be on your purpose, and they trying to slam me with, oh, you been on your purpose, and oh, you joining that membership, you thinking about women. I'm like telling them, no, it's not about thinking about women. It's about learning how to deal with women. You can still be on your purpose, but it's like, they talk at me with this, oh, being on your purpose. And it's just like, how do you
why? Hold on. Why are these guys your friends?
You're right. You're absolutely right. I should drop these losers.
But hold up. Before you get all derogatory on your friends, do you have a question?
I do have a question. How do you respond to people who try to deter you, who try to throw shade at you, and then these same friends, these so-called friends, they're not really friends because they try to throw things up in my face.
Right.
They try to throw shade in my face, which those are not friends.
Okay, listen. So where do you hold on. Where do you know these guys from?
Work. But anyway, my main question is, how do you deal when people keep telling you with this being on your purpose thing? They keep coming to you with this.
No, well, that's what I'm trying to ask you.
What's your response?
Okay, that's what I'm trying to ask you, where you know these guys from, because have you ever heard of something called a static identity?
Static identity, not really. I can't say that I have.
Okay, so what that really means is that there are people in your life that know you from a certain phase of your life, and when it's time for you to change and grow into who you truly need to be and who you truly want to be, they're not ready for the change that you are going through. They're not ready for the metamorphosis that your identity is going through. So what they're looking at, they're trying to keep you in what's called a static identity. You understand? So you have to be careful. You have to be careful of your friend. Like I put a short on this week with Tyler Perry, and he was explaining that when the rocket is going into the atmosphere, the boosters fall off at a certain altitude. You understand? So as you continue to elevate, there are going to be people in your life that are not going to understand the person that you are changing into. So don't ever be surprised when your friends begin to when your friends begin to misunderstand who you're becoming. And don't be afraid. Just keep it moving. You don't have to waste time.
Right.
You don't have to waste time being derogatory and calling them losers. Just focus on the fact that you're the winner.
That's real shit.
Right, because I see like this. What happens is, because remember, before I took the plunge and joined the Bad Boy, like I used to be amongst them with that MGTOW shit, but I got fed up with it and I went somewhere else, and they don't know what to do when I went a different direction.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's supposed to happen. That's what's supposed to happen. So just focus on your shit. Don't worry about them. You feel what I'm saying? And then just keep doing what you do. That's it.
Right. And to answer your question, and let me just answer your question more specifically, because you mentioned it twice. When a lot of time when guys say to get on your purpose, and first of all, getting on your purpose was something that I coined years ago that the red pill and MGTOWs took from me, and kind of fucked it up, because when I said purpose, what I meant was to develop the gift that God gave you, and to also develop your identity, just in general, having nothing to do with what these guys are telling you to do when they say stay on your purpose. Is they're telling you to stay home and not fuck with women, because women are supposedly taking time away from your purpose, or stay in the gym, bro. Stay in the gym and don't holler at no women, because they're taking time away from your gains, bro. So those guys, when they say stay on your purpose, hold on. You asked a question. Let me finish answering your question.
Sorry. Go ahead.
When these guys say stay on your purpose, they are saying it out of a place. They're saying it from a place of fear, because they don't know how to manage their life enough to set a woman in her place so they can deal with their purpose and deal with women. Do you understand? So that's really all that is.
Yes, exactly. And I'm gonna say this real quick before I go. And this is one of the reasons why I walked away from the MGTOW thing, because they talk about this getting on your purpose, like getting money, because that whole purpose is thinking about getting money and ignoring women. But here's the thing. When you ignore women, that doesn't help. When you try not to focus on them, that doesn't help, because you're still going to have that problem on how to deal with them.
Right.
It doesn't change the problem on how to deal with them. I want a solution. I want to know how to deal with them effectively, a way a man should.
Right. Exactly. And that's what the Bad Boy membership is all about. And we appreciate you for joining it.
Thank you.
Real talk. Appreciate the call, bro. Yes, sir.
All right. Take care, bro. All right. Happy New Year. And thanks for calling in. For a second, I thought he was trolling. I ain't going to lie. Like,
he had the troll voice too. He definitely had the troll voice.
All right. I think we got Moses on here. 718. Moses, is that you, bro?
Happy New Year, of course.
Happy New Year. What's up with you, bro? What's going on? All right.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you, this Bad Boys membership made me realize that I got game. Sometimes when I wake up in the morning, I don't realize sometimes I wake up, I don't realize I got game, but I do. Because, I mean, how can I say it? That last week before the New Year's, that week of the 31st, already, because of the Bad Boys membership, I was able to hook up with 2 chicks before that week, before that New Year started that week. On the 31st, I was able to smash another chick.
Right.
The 31st. I had me like New Year's sex, man. So I had a great time with the New Year's, man. You know what I'm saying? And look, I just want to say this short thing, and I'm gonna get off of here. Starting this new year, if you don't have, first off, learning how to lead the woman comes from tightening up your game. First, you got to tighten up your game first.
Right.
And then you'll know how to lead a woman.
Right.
Because you can't say you know how to lead a woman and your game is weak.
Right.
Because understand, a woman is going to follow your lead.
Right.
Look at all the 3 women I dealt with that week. They was following my lead. You understand? They was cooperating with me. They was like, wait a second. One girl told me that, listen, I thought you was a weirdo because every guy of who she dealt with was liars, was weak, was all that stuff. I said, listen, I understand that, but let's focus with me. And it, me dealing with her or shooting the shots, applying the membership on her, she told me that, listen, she finally met a good-looking man who got game. Notice I said good-looking and got game. You understand? Good-looking masculine men. And she said that about me. She said how masculine I was. And that's what turned her on. So I want to thank y'all for that. And Happy New Year. And
appreciate it.
And every year.
That's what's up.
And one last thing. Every year, I'm getting better in the game. And I don't even realize it. So thanks for taking my call.
Appreciate it, man. That's what's up. Moses was like, he was like, I look good and I got game, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Receipts, bitches.
We got any more calls here?
do. Yes, we do. Hold on one second.
Y'all must have been on vacation. Now y'all back. Y'all like
it's the new year. They back to work. 862. You're on live with the bad boy of the dating game, Mr. Lucario and Miles Cunningham. Name, age, and city. And did you donate?
What up?
What's up, man?
Sir, I donated this Big Bear.
Oh shit, Big Bear, what's going on, man?
Yeah, Big Bear.
What up?
You know, a nigga just paid his rent and whatnot.
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I just let my little shindig call in and give props and respect due. Happy New Year. And I took this bouncing job I was working at on New Year's Eve, right?
Yeah.
And it just showed me a lot because, you know, chicks was throwing themselves at me all night.
Right.
You know, when I got out the spot, I had my first white chick. I get it, Lucario. They're fucking amazing.
Just don't put that shit on me, nigga. I don't know.
They're all, you know, I didn't think I could get one, but it's like, you know, you see a lot of the red pill people, they be like so pessimistic about chicks and interaction. And you can tell they don't go outside. They don't talk to people. Most specifically, don't talk to women.
Right.
You know, it's just great, you know. And like, you know, sobriety is awesome because you can just focus on what you got to do. And life's much more simpler when, you know, you're not all fucked up in a mata, you know. So just much props, Mom. I'm glad to be on the Masculinity Identity membership and the Bad Boy membership. Just drop out of my props, yo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Love it.
Nigga, we out here saving lives.
For
Big
sure.
Bear, hey, we proud of you, bro. Thank you for sticking with us and having faith in yourself and doing the right thing, bro. We appreciate you, man. Thank you.
For sure, brethren. All right, now.
All right, man. Happy New Year, brother. Yes, sir. Niggas out here saving lives, man. Tell me nothing.
Exactly. Any more calls? Or are we good?
We good now. We good. Yeah.
All right, cool. So guys, today's topic, man, we talking about, you know, how you always have women problems if you can't lead. And we're going to be analyzing some weak ass men. But before I show you that, I got to show y'all this because this is the new program on the Bad Boy membership. Hold on. Let me take this off for 1 second so y'all can just see. So this one is 7 ways to be an effective leader in your relationship. So this right here is on the Bad Boy membership right now. Okay, this is this month's joints. You feel what I'm saying? Starting the year off right so that you know how to actually lead in these situations and get this shit cracking. You feel what I'm saying? So what you have to understand is this, right? If you're the type of guy who can't actually lead in your relationships, right, then it's going to be an issue for you because in order for you to have a successful relationship, you're going to need to lead. You understand? It's going to be damn near impossible for you to have a successful relationship if you're not leading, because if you're not leading, she's leading. And if she's leading, then she's going to lead you down the path that you don't want to be in, because what happens is that women don't want to lead you. They want you to lead them. They want you to be in the driver's seat. They want you to lead. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is that a lot of times when you can't lead, you're setting yourself up for disappointment in your situations, because what's going to happen is that women eventually are going to disrespect you because they don't see you as a guy they should respect because you're not leading them. You see what I'm saying? Like the position that you're in, you are not doing the things you need to do in order to make things flow the way it needs to go. You feel what I'm saying? Miles, what's your thoughts on that before I play some of these videos and shit?
Nigga, you know my whole shit is lead. Like that, my whole shit is leadership, bro, because let me look. I'm fucked up in the game. I'm so fucked up in the game that I don't even ask women to do shit for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't ask them to do shit for me. And sometimes I've been like, damn, this bitch should be doing more.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm just so fucking on point with my leadership. And like the only thing women need to do when they fuck with me is follow fucking instructions.
Right.
Like fucking with me is the easiest thing a woman could do if she know how to realize her position and follow instructions.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I'm all about leadership. Niggas running around talking all this 50-50 shit. My ideal picture of a relationship is leader follower, and the man is always the fucking leader. So if y'all niggas don't know how to lead, like 90% of y'all niggas can't even live in my world. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't have a lot of friends today. I don't have a lot of friends today because when I open my fucking mouth and a nigga say some shit to me like, oh, well, I got to check with my wife because, or I got to check with my girl because, Like I quietly distance myself from motherfuckers like that. You understand what I'm saying? I just ease back away from them because it's like, it doesn't make sense me fucking with you, because if a nigga like me got some plan to go get some money or something like that, you know, I'm not saying that you can't holler at your girl and be like, hey, I got something to do, I'll be there later or something like that. I understand. But when niggas is grown ass men and they start like nudging you like, hey, buddy, you know what it's like when you got to sleep on the couch.
Exactly. All that bullshit.
You know what it's like when you're in the doghouse and the wife's giving you the silent treatment.
It's like, what? No, nigga, no.
I don't know what none of that shit means. What the fuck? Bro, I remember, and just real quick, I remember I was at a fucking cookout with a bunch of men around my age and older than me, some a little bit younger. And these niggas was talking about their girl or their wife. Mm-hmm. Yo, man, if it wasn't for my wife, man, I don't know where I'd be, man. My wife, you know, she came in my life and she set everything straight, man. And da-da-da-da. And then I started this, and I was there with my girl, and I started describing my relationship, and niggas was like,
right, they're like, what the fuck?
So wait, you said you date women, and so does your girl know you date? Yeah, she knows.
Right.
Wait, that's your girl. That woman right there. She. How long y'all been together? We've been together for some years now.
Right.
Wait, and she's cool with that? Yeah, nigga. I'm the leader.
Right.
She wants to be with me. So when I tell her what it is, like, wait, you tell her what? And that's when I realized that I was in a room full of Matrix agents, and I started to slowly.
Right, exactly. Like, you got to fall back from these goofies.
I can't. A lot of y'all niggas can't even live in my world because I open my mouth on some regular shit. Mm-hmm. Y'all niggas start looking at me like, you know what niggas start looking at me like? You know how when Karens want to call the cops on a nigga for barbecuing?
Right, exactly.
That's how they look. Mm-hmm. Because they know, man, if I even look at another woman, my wife will kill me. Mm-hmm. Nigga, I'm at the party. Because I had brought some party favors with me, so to speak.
Right.
There was this girl, the same party I'm talking about. This chick at the party, and I was like, yo, I think she's cute. And then I spoke to my girl. I was like, yo, you think she's cute? She's like, yeah, she's pretty attractive. I said, yo, call her over here and offer her some of our party favors.
Right.
And then my girl, myself, and the chick that we both thought was attractive was sitting, talking, and partaking of the party favors and having a good old time, flirting, touching each other, all this cool shit. Mm-hmm. While them niggas was sitting all the way over there.
Right.
Like, oh, my wife, if I even look at another girl, I don't.
Right.
I can't associate myself with bitch niggas that bow down to women's feet. I can't do that. I just can't.
And you know what's funny? And real quick before I show these videos, what you guys have to understand is this: if you're not leading, you're following. So you're following your woman, right? And before I was talking about how women either follow their man or society, right? And shout out to Mr. Limber Channel. He talked about that, right? Yes. But see, when you're a bitch ass dude, you're following either society or your woman. You understand? And sometimes both you're doing. And so what happens is that the reason why a lot of these guys be scared of their girl, that's why they're like, oh, you know, your girl, you know what I'm saying? They act like they just inferior a chick. And the reason why they're scared of their girl to a certain extent, or they feel that way towards their woman, is because their chick from jump has been leading them and they didn't realize it.
Right.
Like when they first told that girl, hey, let's go out to get a drink. And she's like, oh, actually, I'd rather dinner. And he's like, okay. And then he just went to dinner with the chick. Or he was like, yo, I want to, hook up, come by to my house. And she's like, oh, I'm not the type of girl. Can we talk more? Can we go out more? He's like, okay, we could go out more. So he's been trained since the beginning to follow his woman. Right. He's been trained. So therefore, when they get into a relationship where his boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever it is, he's gotten months, years, or whatever of training to follow her lead. You see what I'm saying? But then this is where you're going to have problems in your relationship because after a while, what happens is that women, they get comfortable leading, but they don't like it. Because at some point they realize that you're a bitch.
Good point.
Like at first they're like, oh, I like the feeling that I have a man who's consistently here and who's willing to commit to me. I like those things. I like the fact that he's here. I like the fact that he's, giving me what I want. I like all that. But then something in the back of her, there's always something missing. And she's like, what is that thing that's missing? And it's the masculinity. Mm-hmm. It's the leadership that's missing. And this is what happens with a lot of these guys. Now, what I'm gonna do is I got like 4 short clips from these like TikToks, Instagram shorts or whatever, and it's just a bunch of niggas crying about their lives and shit, right? So now what I want to do, I want to play each of them, and then with each of these, we're gonna talk about and show you how their lack of leadership got them in the situations that they're in.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So let's start this first clip right here. All right, let's check this out.
Men that I've talked to all say the same thing. They say I was trying to do everything to keep my relationship going. I did all the housework. I took care of the kids. I let her go out on the weekends. I took her on vacations. I did all these things, and yet the intimacy was gone. She was disconnected from me, and it was as if we were roommates. And I connect with that because that's exactly what happened to me. She decided she wanted to get a new job and she wanted to put all this time into a career. I supported it. I helped her. I was like the pillar that just helped her up and pushed her up. But then as soon as she got there and she got to what she wanted and she got this job, which sucks, by the way, she looked down on me and she looked at me and she said, "You're below me. I'm moving on." And she ended up cheating on me. The divorced men that I...
See, this is how the niggas cry. This is how the niggas sound when they crying out here in these streets. Oh my God, hilarious. Now, guys. Yo, he said, listen, I did all this stuff for her. I watched the kids. I let her to do this. I was out here doing this. I made this happen, yada, 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 so forth and so on, right? And then, he said, and this is the thing, he said he's talked to a lot of guys, and he said he relates because it also happened to him. And see, he was like, I'm helping her with this. I'm helping her with that. See, this is where he went wrong. You don't help. That's not how you help women. You don't help women by following them and doing what the fuck they just want to do, and then you just complying with what they want. The way you help women is to lead women. That's how you help your woman, is by leading her. So that means that you create the type of relationship that you want and find women who want to follow that on a consistent basis. Mm-hmm. So the reason why she stopped, because he said, it was like we was roommates because she basically didn't want to fuck him anymore. You understand? So a woman's not going to want to fuck a guy that she doesn't respect.
Right.
You see? And the problem with a lot of guys is this. They've been taught that the more nice things or the more accommodating they are to a woman, they think that that's going to make the woman like them more. So this is what they expect to happen. Woman says, hey, I would really like A, B, C, and D, and E, and F. And he's like, okay, I'm going to do A, B, C, D, E, and F to make her happy. So then he does A, B, C, D, E, and F. And he's like, I'm doing all the things. How come you're still upset at me? How come you're still bitching and moaning? I'm doing all the things you told me to do. The fact that he is doing anything that she's telling him to do is the problem in the first place. This is the part that they don't get.
Right.
That's the trick.
Right.
The fact that you're following her lead is the issue. See, it's not to say that you can't listen to her and hear her out about certain things. That's fine. Right. But you have to be able to make the final decisions about what's going to happen with the family and the situation so that you can make the best decision for everybody. But if you're just sitting there taking orders from her, then you're fucking up.
Right.
But Miles, he doesn't.
No, I just wanted to say, look, there's nothing wrong with your woman, having her own career. Right. There's nothing wrong with your woman making her own money. There's nothing wrong with any of that stuff. but there's still a baseline level of things that need to be set by you.
Right.
You understand? Like as far as the scheduling and certain other things that need to be done that you just, because even if she says she wanna, you know, she needs to study, she needs to do this, she needs to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You have to set the schedule. Be like, all right, well, okay, show me your schedule of classes.
Right.
Okay, well, shit, maybe it'll be better if you take, you know, day classes as opposed to night classes, or maybe, you know, instead of, you know, maybe she got to stop working and then go to school, right? And then you cover all the shit, but she does night classes so she could take care of the kids during the day.
Right.
And then she got to do her studying at night or whatever the fuck it is. But the bottom line is you need to be abreast of all that shit. You can't let your woman just be making all them decisions and doing everything just exactly how she wants to do it because that's what she wants.
Right.
Like Lucario said, you have to make the baseline decision of what's best for the family.
Right.
Especially if you got kids in the situation. Oh, man. Because if the shit really don't make sense,
mm-hmm.
she can't go get that other job.
Exactly.
Because if you're a man and you look at the entire situation and you're like, well, look, I already have a 6-figure job. And the budget is already set in place. And if you was to go get this other job, it will fuck a lot of things up. We wouldn't be able to raise the kids like this. We wouldn't be able to have a budget that we have, blah, blah, blah. It just doesn't make any fucking sense. And you can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can revisit the idea in a couple years, maybe when the kids become teenagers and they can babysit themselves and you still want to do that just for your personal education, we can revisit the idea. But right now, while we have a 4 and a 5-year-old, it doesn't make sense. I need my wife home to take care of my fucking kids.
Right. And you know what the problem with a lot of guys is that there's always a point in a relationship where, and you know, it usually starts at the beginning with, because like I said, they get trained from the beginning to follow the woman. But let's say just for sake of argument, you know, at first everything seemed cool. Like, you know, you're with the woman, you're in the honeymoon phase, you got married at some point and everything is cool. And then what happens is that there's a point where it gets extremely comfortable in the relationship, right? It gets real comfortable.
Yeah.
And then what happens is that when it gets real comfortable, right, the woman starts to sort of veer off.
Wait, is that me or you? What? Okay, there you go.
I was like, I just froze for a second. I was like,
YouTube is coming for your ass. Can you talk about what?
Exactly, Mike. I'm like, why am I freezing today? Anyway, so there's a level of comfortability that happens.
Yeah.
Men usually like the comfortability more than women, generally. And what I mean by that is that generally guys are a little bit more routine. Like we get into our routine, it's like we're good. We can do the same shit every day. You feel what I'm saying? Have the same routine and we're fucking good. Women on the other hand, women on the other hand, they're like, you know, they get comfortable and then their mind starts to wander and then they start acting funny because of the comfortability that they're in. It's because of the comfortable situation.
Yeah.
Right? Now, what happens is that when they get into that comfortable situation, they usually start to take shit for granted.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Their relationship, oh, he's there. It's my husband, whatever. My stupid, dumb husband. He didn't take out the garbage today. Come on, Ralph, you got to take out the garbage and whatever. She's nagging and all that other shit, right? So now Ralph is like, you know, what's going on? Like, why is she acting all funny? We haven't had sex in a while, blah, 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 blah. So then in an attempt to make things better, he is complying with her nagging.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To make her happy. So then she's like, oh, but you got to do this more. You got to do that more. And I wish you could do this and you should do that. And he's like, well, I'm doing all the things you asked. How come you're still not, you know, you're still upset at me? What happened?
I'm gonna add to that real quick. See, here's the thing, and here's the reason why. Here is the reason why you can't take your foot off the gas when it comes to game.
Right.
Okay. A lot of you guys think that once you get into a relationship, you've reached the finish line. Like a lot of you guys think like bitches.
Right.
A lot of you guys think like females. You know how female just wants to get married?
Mm-hmm.
All right, perfect example. They made a whole fucking movie off of it. It's called Waiting to Exhale.
Right. Mm-hmm.
A lot of you men out there are waiting to fucking exhale.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of you men out there have shout out to Steve the Dean. A lot of you men out there have tighter vaginas than the women you're trying to marry.
Mm-hmm.
And you're actually waiting to exhale. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. And this is probably why a lot of you guys can't even really fully comprehend what we're trying to tell you half the time.
Right.
There is no exhale for men.
Exactly.
There is absolutely no exhale for men. Not to say that you got to keep the foot on your woman's neck. You don't have to force a woman to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to always keep the vision of your influence in place.
Exactly.
Understand what I mean? You always have to keep the vision of your influence in place. What happened in that video just now? When he started doing all the housework and just let her go study and get that new job all on her own,
mm-hmm.
she realized that his influence meant nothing.
Exactly.
She realized that his influence had no real value because he let her go and be totally responsible for her own shit.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why if you're dealing with a woman and you can't lead, you can't establish no influence.
Exactly.
That's why I said, even if a woman wants to pursue her career, and let's just say y'all don't even have any kids, it's just you and her, right? But let's just say y'all live together, so on and so forth. If you have a certain plan for the family, and you're making a certain type of money, you're even if you make less money than her potentially, your career comes first as the man.
Right.
Your career comes first because it's your place to be the provider. Now, let's just say you look at the market value of your career and maybe she has more stability. Even then, even if y'all both decide for her to be the one to be the breadwinner because her career has more stability based on the economy, based on society, right?
Right.
Even then, as the man, you still have to be the one to run the budget. You understand? Like if you're a man that's not working, it would behoove you to drive your woman to work.
Mm-hmm.
Things like little things like that. Drive your woman to work. When she gets paid, the check goes the what do you call it when your check goes right into the bank?
The deposit, right?
The direct deposit goes straight into the joint account. It don't just go to her shit.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And who has final say on the joint account? You do. So you have the budget set. You're driving her to work. And let's just say you're the stay-at-home husband. Even if you're the stay-at-home husband, your influence has to be absolute.
Right.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Like men have to know how, even if they're not the ones that are the breadwinners, you still need to know how to make sure the vision of your influence is she still can look to your influence. Because once a woman stops looking to your influence, once she feel like she can literally go out and do things on her own without having to say anything to you, without having to consult with you, not having to ask you any fucking questions, she realizes I'm in this by myself. That's why he said, that's another reason why he said we became roommates.
Exactly.
Because his influence wasn't there anymore. Because he wasn't just doing the housework so she can study and get the new job. He was doing the housework to please her.
Exactly.
You understand? There was no vision. There was no agreement. There was no like situation where there was a reason behind why he was doing the housework. He was just trying to be a nice husband, a nice guy.
Exactly.
And his trying to be nice was him expecting some sort of reciprocation from his woman.
Right.
You can't expect nothing from a woman. You have to tell her.
Mm-hmm.
So you say to her, listen, I'm gonna drive you to work. You're gonna come home. You're gonna study. This is gonna be your schedule. Mm-hmm. And for the most part, I'll take care of the housework and this, that, and the third. But I'm giving you 6 months to get this certification for that job and blah, blah, blah. Like, there has to be a plan. She has to be looking to you because it's like, oh, well, my man said I need to get this done, and that done, and so on and so on and so forth.
Right.
And then if she ever come home and you need her to wash the dishes, you be like, hey, I'm gonna need you to wash the dishes tonight because I was handling this, and this, and I didn't get to it. So even though she gotta go study, she knows she gotta go wash the dishes first, and then she could go study.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it sounds crazy, but men don't realize how heavy all those little intricate details of the situation is, especially if you're in the type of situation where your woman has the more substantial job.
Right.
Because it's still up to you to lead the household, even though you're not bringing home the so-called bacon.
Right. Exactly.
For you to just let your woman fucking just do what she want, get dressed how she want to dress, and be like, oh, well, I had a tough week studying. I'm going to go out with the girls and I'm going to do that. No, bitch, we got shit to do in the house. What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm. That's real shit.
It's not just like, if that's the case, then I can leave now.
Mm-hmm.
Understand, if your woman ain't listening to you, let her know that your shit will be out of the house within 2 weeks or however long it takes you to get your own fucking apartment.
Right.
You understand? It's either she's listening to you or she's not. Once they stop listening to you, the influence goes out the window. And that's exactly what happened in that first video.
That's real shit. So let's go to the second video. All right, let's check this one out. Here we go. Let's do this. Oh, did I press?
Guys, never move in with a woman. If your name is not on the lease exclusively, do not move in with a woman. I don't care if you don't have a place to stay right now and you're just trying to live off of her. It's not worth it. You're better off crashing at a friend's place or at the shelter, or even in a cardboard box is better than living with a woman, because she's gonna control you like a little bitch. And one day she's gonna realize she's doing more than you, and she's just gonna kick you out, especially if she found someone else. And when she kicks you out, it's not gonna be like, hey, you got a day to get your stuff out of here. It's like, the moment she explodes and starts raging, it's grab your shit and get the fuck out now. And all she's gonna give you time to do is grab your shoes and get out.
These niggas, man. I can't with these niggas, man.
Yo, can I?
Yo. Oh my God.
All right, listen. Can I show some? Let me see. I got to make sure that nothing in here is incriminating or revealing.
Right.
I need to show my phone real quick.
Okay, hold on. Let me put the full screen on there and shit.
All right. So I need y'all to. So can you read that?
Yeah, a little bit. I can't read the blue one. The blue one is too bright.
Okay, hold on. I need y'all to see. What's going on out here in these streets.
Mm-hmm.
Need y'all to see what's going on out here in these streets. I'm trying to cover up the number.
Right.
All right. Can you see that now?
Yeah, a little bit. It says, hello. What is it? Hello, princess? Is that what it says?
It says, hello, it's me, humble princess. And yes, Thursday is fine. Because I set up the date on the app.
Right.
And then yeah, go ahead.
It says, hello, princess, looking forward to connecting with you. I will contact you Thursday, 1 p.m. to reconfirm for your day. And she says, okay, and you too, heart emoji.
Uh-huh.
Hey, love you. Which it says, hey, love you. Think you can help me with $80?
Right. And look. I want to show y'all in real time what I'm about to do.
About to delete it.
In real time. I'm about to press the button.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what's my reply?
You said Thursday is canceled. Good luck to you. Hilarious.
And then we go to info, and then we block this caller.
Right.
And then we block contact. That's how we do that, guys. It's that simple.
Right. Exactly.
Simple. I have nothing more to say to that female. Like, we're done.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And see, this is the thing that guys got to understand, right? how you start is how you finish. The guy that just did the video talking about, oh, don't ever move in with a woman because she's going to throw you out and all this other shit and blah, blah, blah. She's going to kick you out if she finds another man. And if she's in a move. Again, because he's not a leader.
Right.
And because he is not actually, he doesn't have any influence over the woman. That's why the woman is going to kick him out. That's why the woman's going to act funny. It's not about you moving in with a woman or not. Matter of fact, when me and my wife first got together, right? We was, I had my own spot. She had her own spot or whatever. And we've been together for years. So like we've been together 15 years. So when we first met, we were like 26 or 25, 26, something like that, whatever. Anyway, there was a point where I had lost my job and I moved back in with my mom, right? Mm-hmm. I'm like 27 years old. Right? So she was looking to get a new apartment because she had a roommate and she didn't like a roommate. So she wanted to get her own apartment and get her own roommates. Mm-hmm. Right? So I basically helped her by leading her to find the apartment. I told her which one to get, right? Mm-hmm. And then so she got the apartment and she had these two roommates or whatever in the spot, right? Then maybe a year or two, maybe three, I think it was like probably 2 or 3 years later, I moved in to her apartment, right?
Please, I need you to repeat that part.
Right. I moved into her apartment, right?
But how after 2 or 3 years?
Right. 2 or 3 years, right. So
apartment and then
right. After 2 or 3 years, then I moved into her apartment. Right.
Now notice, guys. The story goes he was living with his mom. Mm-hmm. His girl got a new apartment. And it's still a man with discipline, boundaries, mm-hmm. and vetting process, leadership, all that shit. It still took 2 to 3 years for him to move into the fucking apartment.
Right. Exactly.
The average nigga, mm-hmm. the average dumb nigga
mm-hmm.
would have been like, oh, well, I'm staying with my mom's and you just got this new apartment. So let me, I'm gonna just move in.
Right. Exactly.
Even though you led her in the process of finding the apartment, mm-hmm. you still had enough discipline, self-control, and mm-hmm. man shit inside of you to be like, well, I could be I'm at my mom's crib, mm-hmm. and it's going to take some time, but for me to put this woman through the vetting process to make sure that it's a good move for me to move in with her.
Exactly.
I need y'all to understand that part. That part gonna be the part that niggas are not really listening to.
Right. Right. And it's the crazy part too. Around the time I moved in, right? I think I was like, I just got unemployed at the time. So now, while I was in her spot, I'm unemployed. And I said, listen, I'm gonna need a few $100s from each check to hold me down until I get another joint, right? Which she did. You see what I'm saying? Now, long story short, there was never not one time where she was like, oh, I want you to leave or you need to get out of here and blah, blah. Not one time. Not one time complaining about giving me money, nothing. Right? So a lot of times when I hear these guys complain and bitch and moan, especially in this particular video, it's like, oh, don't move in a woman because if this happened. The reason why guys say that is because they don't have leadership skills. When you don't have leadership skills, the woman doesn't see you as the man and then she doesn't respect you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So he's talking all this shit, but what he's basically saying is that I'm some dude with no game who moved in with a chick and she don't respect me, which is why she's coming at me like this.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because this is the thing. I remember shout out to Eddie Fuse, man. He was talking once, but he said the moment I step into a woman's house, that's my house. That's a fact. I agree with him.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? And see, that's the issue. A lot of these guys, again, instead of leading the woman is leading them. You see what I'm saying? It's just like Miles. Remember when we was in Houston shooting the Game Kings and we talked to them chicks and the chicks gave Miles the keys to their car, which essentially is saying my car is your car now, nigga. Like, what the fuck? You see what I'm saying? That's what we're talking
about. Day City. We in Day City.
Right. We in Day City. The chicks gave the keys to the car to this nigga.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So this is what we're talking about influence and leadership. You see? And so a lot of these like red pill motherfuckers, unfortunately, this is how they'll sound. Oh, well, the woman's going to do this. And what? Yeah, she's doing those things because you ain't got no influence. You ain't got no leadership skills.
Right.
And that's why women don't really fuck with you like that. That's why they don't listen. That's why they treat you like shit.
And I'll just say this, it's just sad to hear grown men talking like this about women.
Right.
As if women are just like a phenomenal force that cannot be dealt with.
Right. Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Like, hey man, don't do this because women are just gonna run all over you. And it's like, bro, like, where are your balls, bro? Like, what happened?
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like, y'all saw that shit in real time.
Mm-hmm.
Real time. Another one just got charged.
Right. Exactly.
You asking me for bread before the first date?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, truthfully, I should have known because she didn't even want to give me her real name when she texted me. Because that was the name she had on the app.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because I don't know who's called Humble Princess. But anyway.
Right.
Bro, it's ones and zeros for me, bro. At this point, it's ones and zeros for me. I'm not going like a lot of y'all niggas. Y'all would have saw that shit. Oh, could you help me out with $80, hun? And then y'all would have went back to the app, looked at her picture, and was like,
Right.
Should I give her the money though? Cause she kind of bad though. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Fuck up out of here. Ones and zeros, nigga. Bitch say some shit I don't like, it's a wrap. She's done. Like, let's move on.
All right, let's move on to the next video and shit. All right, check this one out.
Our legal system is fucking rigged, especially if you have a dick. I was a good husband.
Hold on for 1 second. These poor white men, so far, there's been a lot of white dudes. Like our white brethren.
I thought there was white privilege. I thought if any man should have been the leader. No, let me. Hey, all our white supporters.
Yeah, we fuck with y'all. We just think it's funny because like, because you know. Oh man! Well, let's
take it in any way personal. Seriously,
let's continue.
Our legal system is fucking rigged, especially if you have a dick. I was a good husband. I'm a good father. I have 50-50 custody of my kids. I'm not even divorced yet. Speaking with my attorney today, she basically gets all of my shit. She cheated. She put another dude before her fucking family. She left. Mommy and daddy buys her a fucking house. I'm losing my house for my kids and have to go rent a tiny house now, which is whatever. That's fine. That's great. But I have 50-50 custody. She makes good money. Her dude makes good money that they live together with in the house that mommy and daddy bought. But yet I have to pay fucking child support and basically give her all of my shit. So she gets a fucking reward for cheating and fucking over her entire family. The legal system is fucking rigged. All I have to say.
Can I? Can I just say this real quick? Can I just say, if he knew about the bad boy membership and if he knew about the vetting process and if he knew about leadership, I bet you whatever price, $97 a month or whatever, I bet you $97 a month would be so cheap
right
to him right now. So fucking cheap. Like for all of y'all dudes that want to act like the bad boy membership is so expensive, look at that man's face. Look at his face. Think about his situation.
Right.
And tell nigga, we need to be charging $5,000 a month for the bad boy membership.
Right.
Me? I'm sure he done paid his lawyer way more than that already.
Right.
And he's not even fucking divorced yet.
Right. And you know what's crazy about this shit? See, all of the shit he talking about, all of this, the shit he's going through. And again, guys, this is the part that most of you guys miss, which is why you'll lose in the game, which is why dudes are on the internet crying right now. You feel what I'm saying? They're doing all that shit. They're on the internet crying like a bitch because how you start is how you finish, guys. Go ahead.
Can I share something?
Yeah, go ahead.
She must got burner phones, because look.
Hold on, she replied to you?
Replied on another number, and I'm gonna put the number out since she want to do all this. Look.
LOL, you a real faggot to block after asking for money, and I don't care. Y'all black men cheap anyways. Hashtag white men. Yo, that's funny.
Y'all see what's happening in real time?
Yo, that's crazy, bruh.
Yo, you see what's happening in real fucking time?
Yo, Miles.
Yo.
It's that bad. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, that's hilarious, man.
Yo, she lucky. She lucky. She canceled her shit, so you can't see her picture. I was about to show you her picture
on the Tinder.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Her pictures off of my match list.
She's saying hashtag white men, but so far we only showed white guys. That's hilarious, man. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
But you see that's exactly why you got to charge them chicks to the game.
See the disrespectful hatred that was in her heart from the beginning?
Right.
That's why you got to get rid of them, guys.
Exactly.
Because if I would have sent her the money, she probably would have never came on a date.
Right. And she just took the money.
She would have just took the money.
Right. That's what they do. That's how they do. That's how they do suckers who ain't got no fucking game. You see what I'm saying? So I love it. I love it because it shows, I'm telling you. And see, this is what I'm saying. How you start is how you finish. So imagine if a dude was fucking with her, right? And let's say she did show up or do whatever, and he started fucking with her, he's going to end up like this dude in the video crying about his marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Because what happens is that guys don't know how to fucking keep a situation going, or they don't know how to start a situation and keep it going.
Exactly. And you got to see the red flags early.
Right.
Like in this situation, her asking for the money.
Mm-hmm.
She could have asked me for $5. It would have been the same fucking thing.
Exactly.
I had a girl, I had set up, same situation, set up the date. And she was like, oh, could you send me $12 for gas so I could come to the date? Charged.
Right.
If a bitch ain't got enough money to get dressed and come see me, what the fuck I want with her anyway?
Exactly.
You ain't got to be no boss bitch making 6 figures, but bitch, you can't get, you ain't got gas money.
Right.
You ain't got fucking Uber or Lyft money.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know you, and you want me to fund you coming to the date to see me?
Right.
That's a red flag. Kill that.
Mm-hmm.
Kill that noise. Delete that message. We're done.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the problem with a lot of these dudes. Like, because I bet you if we had the chance to really talk to that dude on the video, be like, oh, so listen, before y'all got married and all that, are you trying to tell us that there was absolutely not one red flag that revealed to you that she was a disrespectful bitch that really didn't like you?
Right.
Are you telling me that not one time
right
she came out of her fucking face and said something slick to you?
Because you know what's funny with this dude in the video is that a lot of, like, for example, shout out to AT. AT called up and said, yo, him and his baby mother, they got a good relationship. Like there's a heavy level of respect, right? And that's what happens when you are a guy who has influence over your chick. Because even if y'all break up, even if she don't want to be in a relationship anymore, if she has a certain level of respect for you, shit like that guy was bitching about in the video don't happen.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because when you talk to her, she still listens. Do you see what I'm saying? See, a lot of y'all be thinking, see, this is the problem with a lot of y'all with guys out here. They think that just because a relationship ends, right, that's bad. It's not bad. You understand? If your relationship ends, that is not bad. What's bad is how the relationship was.
Right.
And how she's acting towards you after the relationship is done.
Right.
Because you could have a relationship that ended, but you had a good relationship where she respected you. Then after the relationship, let's say y'all got kids and you got to go through all of this stuff. Because there's a certain level of respect, there's not going to be all this drama and bullshit because she actually has respect for you. She still listens to you. You see what I'm saying? She still respects the fact that you are that guy. You see what I'm saying? Because see, a lot of dudes, again, like I said earlier in the other video, I said, if a woman cheats on you, right? Cheating has nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? Cheating has nothing to do with the person you're cheating on. Whether a man does it or a woman does it. When you cheat on your girl, you're cheating on your girl because you want to fuck that other woman. That has nothing to do with your woman. You see what I'm saying? Same thing with your woman. If she cheats on you, she wants to fuck with that other guy. It has nothing to do with you. So if I'm in a situation and my chick cheats, or I'm in that monogamous relationship, she cheats, we got kids. Okay, cool. Well, listen, we could break up. That's cool. And we're gonna talk about what's gonna happen from here on out. And if she'll listen because she actually has respect for you, because her cheating on you, right? That's not necessarily anything that has to do necessarily with disrespect, because, monogamy doesn't work, but we ain't gonna go into that. But anyway, so what I'm saying is that when the relationship ends, right, there still has to be a level of respect in the sense that she still listens to you. So she's saying, I want to work this out with you in the most respectful way, so everything just goes smooth. Because notice in the video, this nigga was mad as shit.
Yep. Every other word was fucking.
Right. He's mad at hell at his woman.
And this is they said this on. We said this all the time, but they said this on, because it don't matter what we say. It only matter what the popular podcasts and stuff say.
Right.
They said this on Pearly Things the other day, that men value respect more than love.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a fact.
Right. Because
even if you break up with a bitch, she still got to respect you.
Exactly.
Respect is a must.
Mm-hmm.
Like all these bitches, y'all see women calling cops on their man.
Right.
When a woman call, especially a black man, but in any case, because in most domestic cases, no matter what, the cops is gonna believe the woman anyway. So it don't matter.
Right.
According to the laws, it really don't matter if it's black or white, but if you a nigga, you know what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
If you a black man, you know exactly what I'm saying when I say it's a little bit worse. But anyway, the point I'm saying is, when a woman, if you guys having a dispute or argument, which you shouldn't be having, because that's another red flag, what I shouldn't be fucking around. But even if it gets to that point and she call the cops on you, bro.
Right.
That right there, it really shows you where your influence is as far as hierarchies.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's straight up letting you know that the influence of the government and the police means more to her than your influence and your security and your protection and your leadership.
Right.
She's literally even if up until that point you thought that she valued your leadership, a woman calls the cops on you, understand that she's letting you know in no uncertain capacity that when push comes to shove, she actually values other men's leadership over yours.
Right.
So understand this, fellas. If a woman, whether she's your wife or just your girlfriend, if a woman ever calls the cops on you, there's no more reason for you to be with that woman.
Exactly.
At all. Y'all need to understand that shit.
Right. And see, that goes also with the whole thing where niggas be talking about, civil court. No, I gotta go. She's gonna take me to court. That's from a lack of respect and a lack of leadership. This is where niggas always be like, oh, well, game ain't gonna help you in court. Well, nigga, if you had game, you wouldn't be in court, dummy. You feel what I'm saying? If you had game, she would listen to what the fuck you saying, and she would never take you to court.
Game is about prevention, mostly.
You know what I'm saying? So the thing is this. if a woman takes you to court, she has no respect for you. You understand? Or what happens is, and this is the part that a lot of niggas don't talk about, is that some niggas gotta go to court because they not effective leaders in the first place. So they're all over the place. So she ain't got no choice but to take you to court, my nigga.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? She ain't got no choice. You understand? All right, so I see we got some calls, but we got one video left. It's real quick. It's a black dude, so we gonna
goddamn nigger.
We'll do this one video and then we're gonna get some calls. All right, so check this out. Let's go.
We started helping a man out. We introduced him to our world and let him come stay in our house and literally fed this guy, clothed this guy, and just helped him literally get on his feet. And I keep catching him do really sketchy things. Like I've caught him several times in my room, laying in my bed, talking to my wife. And my wife is always like, well, it's nothing, like you're overreacting, that he's in here. And I just want to come home and be at peace in my house. Almost 4 years ago.
Nigga, put the video back on and pause it just so we can look at the face. Just put it on pause so we can see. We can't pause it.
You can pause it. It only plays.
That nigga's face. Look at that nigga's on the playback if y'all want. Look at his face and look at how soft he is.
Yeah, he looked like he might like some of this.
Yes. Yes.
First of all. Yo, I don't even know if my cousin could come over and stay. Like
right.
My cousin? I don't know if that can happen. Maybe for the holidays, but just come over and stay for a week? No.
Yo, he said we took him in and closed him and fed him like it was a fucking pet. And this nigga.
You know what killed me? When he said multiple times him in my room, on my bed. First of all, we don't even have to go that far. Multiple times I found him in my room,
right. Like first of all, and then he says his wife says it's no big deal. Why you? Yo, listen. Do you see leadership? Do you see why leadership is important, guys?
My brain is hurting me with this.
Do you see why the modern male is fucked up out here in these streets? Do you see why women don't respect these niggas?
Yo, he could have, the most he could have done, possibly, was spend one night and then I'll drive you to a shelter in the morning.
Right.
And nigga, if the shelter was still open, I'm driving him to the shelter that night. We could probably give him some clothes, let him take a shower, but I'm driving him to the shelter that night.
Right.
What? Another. Yo, you know why there's usually only one male lion in the pride? One alpha lion in the pride? What are you doing?
But the stupid part is that, see, he said, we took him and did all this other stuff, and then he catch. My thing is, if he's in your bed, what were you doing while he was in your bed? He was just sitting there watching him or pouting because he's in your bed. You're like, oh, I wanted to go on my bed, but he's laying there with my wife. I don't know what to do. Like, what is he talking about,
nigga?
First of all, the fact that the guy is doing whatever he wants in his house means he doesn't have any dominion over his fucking house. Like, you trying to tell me he didn't tell the nigga the rules of the spot? Nothing? Yo, what is wrong with these niggas, man?
Bro.
That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. But yeah, but see again, guys, this is what happens when you don't lead. This is what happens when you just go with the flow. You're just kind of letting shit go down how it's going down. You don't fucking have no rules, guidelines, and standards, nothing.
Yo, play that video one more time, please. It's the type of shit that is so unbelievable that I need to see it again.
Let's play it one more time real quick. Let's go.
We started helping a man out. We introduced him to our world and let him come stay in our house and literally fed this guy, clothed this guy, and just helped him literally get on his feet. And I keep catching him do really sketchy things. Like I've caught him several times in my room, laying in my bed, talking to my wife. And my wife is always like, well, it's nothing, like you're overreacting, that he's in here. And I just want to come home and be at peace in my house. Almost 4 years ago.
Yo. Yo.
Crazy.
Bro.
Crazy.
Bro, I am floored. Wait, I don't even remember none of the white guys' problems now. I don't.
I know.
Where do you start?
That's crazy.
Yo, I swear. Like, if he came to me and was like, yo, Miles, yo, man, I need a one-on-one, bro. And I was face to face with that nigga, and he told me his story. I'm sorry, bro, but I would have to punch him in his fucking face, bro. and that's not me. That's me being my most compassionate for this man.
Oh my God.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
That's funny.
That's me having 110,000% compassion for this dude.
Right.
I would have to just listen to his story, turn around like this, cock my fucking hand back, and get all of the fucking twisting force in my body and tap him right here, right on the fucking nerve.
That's funny.
And knock him the fuck out.
That's crazy.
What?
I caught him several times in my room, laying on my bed.
Yo, and I bet you on some real shit. I bet you it was a scam between his wife and a homeless nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Because the wife already knew he was a bitch ass nigga, and her side nigga lost his job.
Right. Exactly.
And then she finagled it to be like, oh my God, I know this homeless guy. I think it would be real nice if we can help him.
That's crazy.
I bet you he comes home from work and comes to see that.
Mm-hmm.
That's him and his bitch pillow talking after they done fucking.
Right.
While you been at work, homie.
Exactly. That's when he caught him in the bed. He caught him after the fact. You know what I'm saying?
and his wife, his wife telling him he's overreacting.
Right.
And he's even entertaining that. This is what, okay. And we're going to get to the calls, but oh my God, I've never heard anything like this. See, this is why we tell y'all about game. And this is why, because there's so many levels to this.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, another nigga, like full grown man, don't need to be in your crib.
Exactly.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then see that right there. That's the game.
Mm-hmm.
That's the game. You see a homeless nigga? Hey, homeless nigga, here go $20. Let me drive your ass to the shelter. That's the game.
Right.
Game is not necessary after you brought this nigga in, fed and clothed him, and let him stay at your house multiple nights.
Mm-hmm. And you know what's funny? I bet you he did that for his wife. Meaning she was probably like, come on, honey, he needs help. Can you just help him out? I mean, we can't just leave him here. Right? You see what I'm saying?
At this point, I can't give you no game to fix your situation.
Because what would be the benefit of him bringing this guy in? You understand what I'm saying?
Unless it was his wife's wishes, and he was a bitch ass. Well, he is. Who is this nigga? The real life Ned Flanders?
Right. Oh man, that's funny.
I'm not saying you can't help homeless people, my nigga, but after you take a shower, driving your ass to the fucking shelter, homie.
Right. Crazy.
I don't. Maybe I'm. Look, we could take these calls, bro.
Oh, let's go.
Jesus Christ, man. Yo, 50 Fitzwell, man. What's up, man? Cause I don't.
What's up, man? Delivering that orgasmic journey to never-ending happiness. What's up?
What's going on with you, man? How you doing, bro?
Man, first of all, that brother must have realized that he lost his brain because he kept rubbing his forehead and shit.
I noticed that too.
Yeah, but about influence, y'all know what I do, man. I work with two women I work with. I work with two women. They're business owners. And I've been with them more than one 15 years, about 15, the other about 10, working. They're business owners, right? And they call me, ask me for guidance about moves that they want to make in their business to make sure it's the right for not only me, but the rest of the people.
Right.
And I'm saying, why me? And I get it because they said you're a go-getter, you're clear, you're concise, you know the business, and you know what's best, and you've been through a lot. So I trust your judgment.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And these motherfuckers generate $500,000 plus or more. This is a business. These are business owners.
Right.
I'm motherfucking field sergeant or whatever you want to call me.
Right.
But they're asking, so that showed me right there. Okay, guess what? I gotta be on my P's and Q's. Keep focusing on what I fucking want, because what I want, everybody gets a piece of.
Facts. Exactly.
It's always working.
Exactly. Because that's how you build value, by doing you.
Right.
You build value by enhancing your own identity. That's my whole shit. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. That's how you build that value. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you, anywhere, and you've seen the videos I sent you, Miles, me doing shit, and the caption is, anywhere I go on this rock, I can generate income.
Facts.
Right? Because I bring value to every situation I step into. I am the motherfucking light that shines on the stars. I don't need a light. I provide the stars with the light.
Facts.
That's me. So, God, if you have who you are, if you know who you are, then you can just walk anywhere and shit's just gonna unfold for you. It's just gonna unfold, and I appreciate your nephew because it reminded me who I was before and getting back to who I am.
Exactly.
So, yeah. And it's been, and one more thing, I had a buddy, man, he's doing all right. I've known him since I've been in DC, 40 years. Talk to me, we don't talk much. He's doing all right. He says, man, this one asked about you. Remember her? She asked about you, and da-da-da-da. That's like, really? He said, one thing they all said about you, man, we used to be roommates. I said, what's up? He said, man, they said you move differently from any nigga they seen.
As it should be.
They said because you say what?
As it should be.
Right.
Yes. And I said, what does that mean? He said, I don't know, man, but I guess they just saying that you your own man. And he even said, you don't let shit get in your way. If it gets in the way, you climb over it or kick it out the way and just go another way around it. I said, that's me, man. I was born an only child. I did not have brothers and sisters to haul around with me. I rode my bike across from Harlem to cross the George Washington Bridge and stayed for a day and a half. My mother had to send a search party out for me. I was that fucking nigga at that age. I did not give a fuck. I was on my own.
I travel the world, buy my motherfucking self. I ain't got time to wait for you to get your coins together and all that shit. I am fucking gone.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you, they love that shit, man.
Facts.
They love that shit because I just move. I move like that. I ain't got time to wait, man. I ain't got no baggage either. So that's it, man. Influence, man. Be who you are. They are watching you how you move.
Facts.
And if you move the right way, they want to see on your ride.
Exactly.
Peace out.
That's what's up.
All right, bro. Appreciate you, man. Happy New Year and all that cool shit, man. And be safe out there. All right, bro.
Thanks, bro.
All right, man. Take it easy. Yeah, and we got I think we got Rashawn from Jersey. Yo.
What's good? It's Rashawn, Jersey, donated.
All right.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's going on? What's going on?
Man, I really wanted to call that last show when y'all was talking about the shit. I was talking about pretty much staying low key, how Andrew Tate was attention whoring before he got to the situation he got into.
Right.
And I'm really, a lot of people, they like to say social media fucked up the dating game. Here's my opinion on that. I think social media has more of a, it can take the blame for fucking up niggas, although we got to be held accountable. The reason why I say that is because, you know, like I said, social media is a space where you can get as much attention as a bitch and get as much validation and show your ass and whatever the case may be. And the reason why I bring this up is I see so many guys, they turn, like personally too. I'm not even speaking on people I'm just seeing on YouTube, but personally, they're getting more feminine. They're saying shit like, "Oh, if she showed me she loved me, then I'll go and say," like this is the type of shit that they're saying because everybody wants to be a fucking celebrity. I do like I do like the concept of being low key and not showing everything because now you're more focused on yourself. You're more focused on a validation of yourself. Therefore, your identity is you're familiar with your identity rather than the guy that's out there every day trying to chase validation from other people.
Yep.
Right. But what I also want to say with this topic that y'all talking about, you know, as far as guys not being good leaders, here's my thing. Especially the last guy in the video clip that y'all shown. My question is, what type of life does that person live? Because if you lead your own life, you would know better not to let things like that go down in your household.
Right.
Right. So it's like what I'm starting to realize is, like I always say, you got to have a plan and a way to execute it. That plan has to be never ending. Like you said, you can't. There's no exhale. There's no. Whew, like that's not something we get a chance to really do.
Ever.
Right.
Ever.
Our plan is from beginning to end, and you got to keep working that plan.
Exactly.
So that's why this year, 2023, for myself, man, all accountability, all responsibility, all action. You know what I did? Today, I created an itinerary for 3 months as far as different bars, pubs, and lounges that I'm gonna go to because I just moved to this new town,
right?
And I never explored it. And I'm like, man, let me get my lazy ass up, and get shit lit myself. Because I had to cut off too many niggas, and I can't just go out with the niggas no more, right? So I gotta make it happen.
Right. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. And that's a good practice.
Yeah, that's all I got.
That's a good practice, man. Guys, if y'all listening, man, especially you dudes who just moved to a new place, like you do your research, find places to go, and make a plan to get out to these places and see what's going on, man. Like there's a you know, if a lot of y'all cats could go to the gym and you know, okay, I'm gonna hit the squat rack, then I'm gonna hit the bicep machine, then I'm gonna hit the pull-ups, and then I'm gonna go over there on the mat and do some abs. So it's the same shit. Like, you know, I'm gonna go to this bar lounge over here, then I'm gonna go check out this rooftop spot, then I'm gonna go check out this pool hall place, and then I'm gonna check out this other spot near my house. Like, you gotta make a plan and you gotta work the plan, man. That's how it go, man. A lot of y'all dudes want everything to come to you. I know you're a fucking man. You gotta get up and go out there and get it.
You know, it's crazy talking about that attention whore shit. So I just saw this news story or something that's saying that a co-defendant in XXX Tentacion's murder says Drake and DJ Academics must be subpoenaed to trial. So all that shit about, you know, XXX Tentacion, he said, you remember he did a video talking about if I die, Drake did it. And you know, I guess DJ Academics is talking, you know, shit because DJ Academics talk shit. So a lot of you guys that like to get in drama and all that shit. And, you know, they were saying that Drake been sneak dissing XXX in his music. So y'all niggas need to stay away from drama. You know what I'm saying? Because shit could go down and then you get caught up in the shit.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? But hopefully ain't nothing crazy go with these niggas, but you know, it is what it is.
The crazy Lucario, before I get off the phone real quick, another thing, I saw a Vlad interview with Gilbert Arenas, and they was talking about how there's even celebrities that are able to walk around and not get fucked with or bothered. Like, let's say, celebrities or artists, right? And Gilbert was basically saying it's not always just, you're famous and you get attacked. It's more of a possibility because people know you, but it's more the energy you bring. And I completely agree with that because J. Cole be getting on a fucking bus and riding his bike in the NYC.
Exactly.
Right.
Keanu Reeves too.
Right.
Yeah, because they don't bring that, I'm better than everybody energy. Like they don't have that type of energy that you would want to test. Although they can get tested, it's possible,
right?
But they're more likely to roam the streets.
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying. But that's all I had.
I appreciate you, Rashawn, man. Happy New Year. Thanks for calling in. And yeah, man, be safe out there. All right, bro.
All right, no problem.
All right.
Happy New Year. All right.
Take it easy. All right. So we got Monogamous on the line. Monogamous, man. What's going on with you, man? Happy New Year.
Yes, sir. What's up, Ricardo? What's up, Miles? I donated.
What up? Appreciate it.
Oh, yes, sir. Hey, man, the first thing I just want to start off with just watching these little clips that y'all just showed.
Yeah.
It's just crazy that these guys are, they're complaining, they're bitching and moaning, but none of them are focused on trying to fix where they went wrong.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, man, it falls on the man. So if you bitching and moaning, but you're not focused on you fixing whatever you need to fix, all you're going to do is just find another chick, and that same chick is going to do something similar to what the past chick just did. You see what I'm saying? You're going to be bitching and moaning about females more. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, I ain't gonna lie, bro. A lot of game that I've learned over my life was me taking a step back and me noticing that, okay, maybe in this situation I was simping, or maybe in this situation I was giving a girl too much time, or wherever I went wrong, me understanding that and me correcting that, and then me moving forward, implementing a better plan for myself. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of guys, they don't focus on that. And another thing, when it comes to leadership, Mr. Lucario and Miles, it's not just about you being a great leader, but it's also about you knowing what type of girl that you should lead. Because not every girl deserves your leadership. And I'm glad that you brought that testimony up earlier, Miles, about that girl sending you that text message about $80. You know what's crazy, Miles? With me being out here in the game, I done had chicks, send me that. First of all, that's already disrespectful because I can tell that she's already categorizing me as a simp guy.
Mm-hmm.
So she don't even understand that, you know what I'm saying, there's a player right in front of her eyes, so she can't even see. So she's already goofy. You know what I'm saying? But guys, they, you know what I'm saying, like they don't see that or whatever the case may be. And Mr. Lucario, this ties into, I ain't gonna lie, Mr. Lucario, that video that you dropped earlier about only messing with girls that have something to lose.
Right.
This is what I'm basically saying right now. That girl that Miles was talking about, she had nothing to lose.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So that's why she asked for the $80. So why would Miles have a girl on his team that has nothing to lose?
Exactly. Don't make sense, right?
You're a leader of a female, but it's another thing. Like, are you really a good leader if you're only leading females that can only benefit you by giving you pussy? You see what I'm saying? Or are you a good leader when you got females around you that can benefit you to add to your plan and add to your program? You see what I'm saying? But guys don't understand that. But I'm glad that you talked about that earlier, Mr. Lucario, about fucking with chicks that have something to lose, because in most cases, those are the chicks that have value to give.
Right.
Program versus a girl that only can take away from your program because she has nothing to give. She has everything to lose. I take on that.
Nah, that's real shit. And that's the thing, though, is that, see, when you're dealing with women, like I said in the video, you always want to deal with the chicks who have something to lose, because if they do have something to lose, when you first deal with these women, they're not going to basically be fucking with you on some crazy shit because they actually have things in their own individual lives that they care about and that they actually want to continue to do. But and so the thing is that those are the type of women who are usually going to be a benefit to you also outside of sex, because they have something to bring to you. You see what I'm saying? They have some type of life experience, some type of, knowledge about certain things, a certain type of energy that's going to bring something to you. When a woman has nothing to lose, what she does is she takes, and she offers nothing, right? Because she has nothing to offer. She's not doing anything. She's not about nothing. You see what I'm saying? And so that's the type of shit that goes down. And the thing is this, is that if you meet a woman like that who has nothing to lose, right? You could, if you wanted to, you could try to put her up under some instructions and see if she's going to follow it. But a lot of times those women, they aren't going to follow it. And those aren't the right women to lead in the first place anyway, because they're usually all over the place, which is why they have nothing to lose in the first place. Them not having nothing to lose means that even on their own, they weren't ready. They weren't able to accumulate anything to have. And so what happens is that that's an indication that that woman doesn't have some sort of go-getter in her. So if I'm going to take her on, I'm still going to need for her to be able to work while I'm not there. You can work on your own while I haven't even met you. Then you're basically telling me, hey, listen, I ain't got no skills. I ain't got nothing. I'm all over the place. I can't fucking hold down nothing. I can't do shit. So therefore, you're not ready to even take my leadership. So you got to get the fuck out of here. You understand? That's how I look at it.
That's true. That's true. That's true. And also, Mr. Lucario, I'm just glad that you dropped that video about, basically what we're talking about, talking with women that have something to lose, right? See, one thing that I always told myself that I never wanted to be in, right? I never wanted to be in a situation where I was but I was actually really with a woman, right? She could never really add nothing to my program other than good pussy. And a lot of guys, they put themselves in that situation, right? They get with these chicks, they get them pregnant and all that, but then on the back end, you realize that, damn, this girl ain't added nothing. She actually took away. That's why she's taking the house after divorce or whatever the case may be, right? But when I first started dating my girl, and you actually talked about this in the video, right? You said, well, when you dating these chicks, see, first of all, there's levels to vetting, right? I was always used to this vetting women on just like a fuck buddy level, right? Because other than that, women didn't show me nothing else outside of that, right? But when I was dating my girl, you talked about this in the video, right? When I went to her apartment was real nice. Everything was lit and all of, you know what I'm saying? And she was in school to get her master's. She was graduating to get her master's. She had a good job or whatever. And then also she was also cooperating on top of that and adding to my program. So she already differentiated herself from all the other girls that I was fucking with on a casual level. So that just goes to the fact of what you're saying. Like you dealing with a girl that has something to lose. She's probably have more value to give.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
If you understand that, then you can really, really date at a high level within the game, rather than just only dating just to fuck females and stuff like that. To be honest, guys, that's entry level type shit. You know, there's greater levels to getting the most out of women out here, and that's when you gotta dig deep into the game, and that's what y'all talking about. So thank y'all so much, guys, for the opportunity.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Appreciate the call, Monogamous. Be safe out there, man. Talk to you soon, and Happy New Year. All right, and we got 832. You're on live with Lucario and Miles. Name, age, city. Did you donate?
It's Bruce, 40 out of Houston. Hell yeah, I donated, brothers.
Nice.
What's going on?
What's on your mind?
Chilling. I just wanted to touch up on leadership topic real quick. Something from my personal experience that I've learned. When it comes to leadership, a man has to be comfortable with the woman being uncomfortable.
Right.
A lot of dudes don't get that, and that's why they lose. Because when she's uncomfortable, she's gonna give you some resistance, a little pushback. Metaphorically, kick, scratch, and scream to try to get her way. But when you stand your ground, she see that she can't sway you. Once she see that she can't sway you, she trusts you more. Once she trusts you more, she gonna more cooperation.
Yo, that's
and that
Real talk.
Nigga, that's it right there, nigga. Hey, how old you said you was again, bro?
Man, I'm 40.
Well, yeah. That sounds about right. Man.
Hey, real quick before I dip up out of here, man. Hey, Miles, shout out to you for charging that broad live on the show. Man.
Yes, sir. By all means.
That's how you gotta do it.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Because peep this, a lot of why niggas be losing when it come to dealing with women is because they be afraid to quote unquote lose a bitch. But you just showed us live that some women need to be cut off.
They gotta get cut. And she proved my point directly after by texting that shit she texted right after.
Right, exactly. Showed you she crazy on some bullshit.
Exactly.
Yeah, indeed. But yeah, that's all I wanted to share and touch up on, man. I love, appreciate, and respect what y'all do, man. I'm gonna keep supporting as long as y'all doing it, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, bro. Happy New Year. Thanks for calling, man. That was some heavy game. Appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yo, you gotta be comfortable with making your woman uncomfortable.
Right. And you know what's interesting about that text you showed us is that, see, we're not here saying that certain chicks is, they're not gonna be on some bullshit, because they are. When you this is the thing, when you first meet certain women, they're gonna be on some bullshit. What we're telling you is don't fuck with those women when you see they on some bullshit and then get mad later on when they on some bullshit.
Exactly.
That's what we talking about. You know what I'm saying? So,
cut the tumor of the cancer out early. Just cut it out.
Right. So it's
get rid of it.
So my thing is, if the chick gotta be coming correct from the jump.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then she got to maintain that. That's what we talking about. We ain't telling you guys to be fucking around with these goofy chicks and then y'all want to cry later when shit ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. That's fucking crazy.
All right.
We got any more calls or we good?
Yeah, no, we got calls. So we got 330-330. You're on live with Lucario and Miles. Name, age, city, and did you donate?
Yo, can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro. What's up?
Yo, what's going on, man? It's Felipe from Columbus, 35. Hey, yo, first of all, I wanted to, I did donate to Miles Cash App.
All right, appreciate you.
So what's good?
Hey, man, salute to y'all, man.
Felipe, I got that, Felipe. Appreciate
listener.
You. Yep.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Long-time listener, first-time caller, man. I just want to salute y'all. Happy New Year's, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Hey, yo, shout out to Lucario, you know what I'm saying? Miles, shout out to the Real Game No Theory, shout out to the mom, man. So like everything that y'all have, man, it's like y'all should be some real jewelers, man, because y'all been dropping gems, man. You know what I'm saying? I respect the hell out of y'all shit.
We try.
I like that. We should be jewelers because we drop gems. That's a fact.
Yeah. In a real way. I have a very peculiar situation, man.
Okay.
I got a question real quick, right? So this woman who I've been dealing with for about 3 months, she claims, quote unquote, that she's a virgin, which let's say that that's true, right? Very consistent. Reach out to me more than I reach out to her.
Wait. Hold on, caller. It's been 3 months. How is she still a virgin?
Right, exactly.
Okay. So let me add more context, Miles.
Okay, please.
So she's paid for all the dates. She's given me head in the car, in the hotel, did anal. But the minute that I wanted to get inside of that motherfucking yogurt box, my G, it was like, nah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, cool. So last night we had a conversation. I gave her an ultimatum. I said, hey, listen, whatever you want to do with your shit, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? I respect it. I'm not that type of dude. If you want to continue to fuck with me, you're going to have to pay for all the dates. You're going to have to pay for all my gas money. You're going to have to front the bill for everything that we do or whatever, right? Because what a Rose Beard said, dick is a gift. Okay, let's say your virginity is a gift. But is that really the case? That's besides the point. I'm saying this, hey, you know what I want? You're not the only female. I'm fuck with multiple women. She was cool with that. And I'm like, if that's not what you want, then we can hang up this phone call right now, go talk to the next man, and have a nice life. She said, wait a minute. I'm going to call you tomorrow. Let me think on this. Let me go to sleep on this. You call me literally like a few minutes before y'all went live.
Mm.
And she was like, hey, you know what? I can subscribe to that. I will pay for everything, but here's the caveat. What she said was, I could pay for everything, but that could stop at any moment, right? So my question is this. If she so-called has this value, would I be better off just leaving her to the dust, or just go ahead and contribute? Go ahead and have her be a part of the team, because she agreed to everything that I said I was going to say. Is this a chameleon?
Well, this is the thing. So she said, hold on. So let me get this straight. So she said she'll pay for it, but then stop. Is that what she said? That's what she said?
She said eventually she said eventually that will change, whatever that means. So I know what that means, but that's what she said.
See, well, this is the thing. Let me ask you a question. Do you want to smash?
Yeah, what do you want, caller?
Can I be honest?
Yeah, be honest, nigga. We don't want you to lie. Go ahead.
I honestly really don't care, because it's other females.
No. Caller. You know who you're talking to, and we're gonna need you to be totally 100% with us, bro. Listen, hold on. Let me just finish the question. We don't care. We're not talking about other women right now. We're talking about, what do you want from this woman right here in particular? What do you want from her, bro?
I want to be able to stretch the value that she claimed that she has, like she's on a stretcher, like paramedics.
So you want to smash, basically.
Let me see what else that she can provide, because it's still early. I've never really asked anything much from her.
No, but it's not. Hold on. But you dancing around the question. We saying, what do you want? Forget what she's saying she gonna do. What do you want?
Well, I initially said that. I said I want to smash. Right.
Okay. So this is what I'm saying. So because you want to smash, right? What happens is that she's sort of negotiating around what you want. You understand? Like, so what I'm saying is, you want to smash, but she's like, well, I'm not going to smash you. Right. And then you're saying, okay, well, if you're not going to smash me, then you could do this other thing. And then she's like, all right, I'll see if I could do it. I might do it, but then I'm going to stop doing it, because, like, it's all over the place. You're trying to negotiate with her. You don't need to negotiate with her. You see what I'm saying? You just let her know, hey, listen, this is what I want to do. And when you're ready to do it, hit me up, and then we'll make it happen. You see what I'm saying? That's all you need to do, because now what you're doing is that you are rearranging what you wanted and trying to compromise to get, like, you're getting like a consolation prize. Well, I'm not going to fuck you, but you could do this other thing and maybe I'll feel okay about that. You see what I'm saying? That's not cool, bro.
Yes, sir. I can see that. I can see that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're basically bending to her situation, and what you're doing is that you're trying to make it seem as if you're still getting her to follow your program, but your program changed because she didn't give you what you wanted in the first place. That's what happened, bro. So essentially, even though you're telling her, yeah, take me out, you're still following her program, because what you wanted, you switched up for her.
Hey, caller, are you watching us on the internet right now?
Yeah, I'm watching y'all live.
Can you read the title of the show?
You always have a woman problems if you can't lead.
Right.
Okay.
I want to say this. I want to say this real quick. Y'all. Now, when she gave me that response, that retort to what it is that I was said, I didn't respond yet. So I could still deny this shit and just completely be
no, you can't. No, you can't, bro. You can't. You all right, let me ask you a question. When you was fucking her in the ass, Did you really want to be fucking her in her shit box, or did you want to be fucking her in the vagina?
Both.
Did you want to fuck her in the vagina while you was fucking her shit box? Yes or no?
Yes.
Exactly. You've already allowed this woman to lead you, sir. That's what we're trying to let you know.
Right.
Already switched up your criteria. That's why we see leadership when a person is leading, right? When a person is leading, right? All right, think about, have you ever been to a party? You ever been to a party or a wedding and somebody starts the conga line?
Right.
Have you ever done that or been around that?
Or seen it?
Yeah.
Okay, so now check this out. Wherever the person in the front of the conga line decides to go, isn't that where everybody else in the line goes?
Absolutely.
Okay, so if you wanted to fuck her in the pussy, if you wanted to fuck that girl right in the pussy, and that's what you wanted to do, right? That means you would have been the leader of the conga line, right?
Correct.
Okay, now, where did you fuck that girl?
Hotel.
No, sir. Where on her body did you fuck her, sir?
Oh, literally in the ass.
Okay, now who said fuck me in the ass? Who said that?
He did.
Exactly.
Okay, so who's the leader of the conga line, sir? Who's the leader of the conga line?
I smell what you cooking, Miles.
Yo, no, I need you to answer every fucking question, bro. Who is the leader of the conga line? You need to say it to fully get the truth. The light of the shining light of the truth must shine on you, brother. I need you to answer the question. Who is the leader in the conga line?
She is, bro.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Doesn't that feel better?
That's okay. Because I'm sure okay, think about it this way. When you fucked her in the ass or she gave you head, right? I'm sure at some point within that you tried to smash in the pussy, and then she said no, right? She was like, oh, I don't want to do that, right? Right. And then you continued to deal with her. So what I'm saying is that, and this is how you got to do it with women too, so that women can understand, and that they need to follow your lead. You say, listen, this needs to happen. If she does that thing, then cool, we continue. You continue to get my time, energy, and attention, all that other shit. If you say this has to happen or this should happen and she denies or no, all right, cool, I'm gonna fall back. Right now, you can hit me up when you're ready to do or continue where we was at at this point. You see what I'm saying? But what happened was you wanted to fuck her in a pussy. She basically said no, so you took the consolation prize. You see what I'm saying? That's what happened.
And caller, I'm gonna tell you one situation where all of this would be acceptable. One situation where all of this could have been acceptable if it was the very first date. If it was the very first date and y'all was feeling each other and blah blah blah, and then y'all got to the hotel and then you was getting ready to put it up in there. She's like, no, I'm a virgin. I would really prefer if I just give you head, and if you really want to fuck, you fuck me in the ass. And then you say, all right, cool. And then you fuck her in the ass. But then after that first date is over, you let her know, listen, the next time I see you, I'm gonna need to get up in that pussy. And if you're not ready for that, then don't hit me up until you are. You get what I'm saying to you?
Right.
Absolutely.
Because the first date, it's like you give them a little bit of leeway because she got to make her choice to choose your leadership or not. Right. And that's okay. So we got to give that little bit of, but the second, third date, now you said you've been fucking with her for 3 months. Okay, caller, how many times have you fucked this girl in the shit box?
Twice.
Okay, all right, cool, bro. At least you wasn't once a week
Right.
For 3 months, fucking.
So what I would say to you, caller, is I would say to you, hit her up and say, listen, I'm ready for us to, do this thing so I get into this pussy. And if she's like, oh, I don't know right there. Okay, well, listen, you got my number. Just hit me up when you're ready to do that.
That's it.
That's it. And you just keep it pushing. Talk to other women and do what you got to do. But this is the thing. You got to always remember that she has to be following your lead. And if she's not, you fall back.
Right. And caller, you remember how you was trying to like, bring in the fact that, oh, I don't really care because it's other women that I'm dealing with. Well, that's all the more reason. Yeah. That's all the more reason that you shouldn't be fucking a shitbox when you don't want to.
Right.
That's all the more reason that you should be letting her know exactly what's going on. And if she wants to do what you want to do, then y'all move forward. And if not, then you just, hey, you got my number, girl. And I really think you're cool. And I think we could go a lot further than where we are. I really, really do. Cause I love your vibe and I think you're a good chick, blah, blah, blah. But it has to, until you're ready to really get on my program, it has to kind of pause right here.
Right.
And because, number one, if a woman is not on my program, I can't really continue. And then number two, and this is the part you don't even have to say to her. Number two, like you said, you got other chicks in the cipher, bro. So there's absolutely no reason that you should be following this woman's lead and trying to help her preserve her virginity. First of all,
right, exactly.
First of all, for all my dudes out there who subscribe to this, she's a 304. Because she claims she's trying to preserve some type of virginity, but she out here sucking dick and having niggas fucking in the shit box. Like, I'm not down with that, right, bro. I don't think that's cool. That's kind of, and again, we're not trying to get at you. We're just trying to show you the reality of the situation. You trying to support her voyage of preserving her so-called virginity by smashing in the back end. You understand what I'm saying? That's you. That's like Lucario said, for lack of better words, you taking the consolation prize, bro. Yo, if we winners, if we truly winners, we grand prize winners, nigga. We jackpot winners out here. You understand? So if she knows she fucking with a winner, then she has to give her body to you, bro.
Exactly. No, you're right. You're absolutely right, man. 100,000, man. 1,000. Wow.
But but caller. Seriously though, how bad is this bitch? She bad, ain't she? She bad, ain't she?
She's average.
She's average? Oh, that's a whole other reason for you to cut the short shit short and let her know that until she's ready to go where you trying to go, to leave you the fuck alone.
Absolutely, Miles. I respect
and please, I please, you were strapped up, right? In the shit box, right?
Oh, absolutely. Hell yeah.
Okay. All right. Good. And I know I sound mad vulgar saying shitbox, but it's more entertaining that way. So
shout out to you, caller, man. But just remember, next time, man, think about what you want, know what you want, and then just let them chicks know exactly what it is. And if she ain't down, she got to keep it pushing, fall back. And then if she want to make something happen, she got to hit you up when she's ready to make what you want to make happen. That's it.
Exactly, bro.
All right.
Man. Hey, yo, I salute y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all keep doing your thing. Keep pushing this content. You know what I'm saying? Keep spitting that fuego. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And I appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir. We appreciate you for being honest with us, bro, and being a good sport and really allowing us to dissect this situation to give you the real game, bro. Cause that's what it's all about. All right.
Absolutely, man. Hey, man, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all motherfucking goddamn New Year's. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Keep doing what y'all do, man.
I appreciate you, man. Happy New Year. Be safe out there. See, and this is one of them situations. Remember, we did a show the other day when we was talking about like how a lot of times dudes just they want shit, but they don't care how.
Right.
What you want is it matters. Because granted, he got his dick wet. But he got his dick wet with shit juice.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like the average dumb nigga who you know what I'm saying would consider that a win. Because he got stick his dick inside a woman.
Right.
But which hole matters? You see what I'm saying? But shout out to that brother though for being honest with us and shit, man. Shout out to him, man. So we got 601. You're on live with Lucario and Miles. Name, age, and city, and did you donate?
Yes.
Oh shit. Got a female on the line.
I'm a female, by the way.
Hey, you ain't that virgin that got niggas giving her anal all the time, are you?
Heck no, I'm most definitely not a virgin.
Okay.
So what I'm about to tell y'all, don't be too shocked. Don't be too shocked, okay?
No.
Y'all finna be shocked. Well, y'all gonna be shocked, okay? Well, my name is Alexis Meyer. I'm 25 years old. I stay in Palm Desert, California, by the way. I come from rich parents, basically, yes. So here's the thing. About when it comes to monogamy and stuff like that, I have two different men. They have other women too.
Okay.
And you know how much hate I get from a lot of men coming in my face about why do I have two different men. I receive a lot of hate from them. Like, why are you mad about what I got going on in my life? What is wrong with me getting two different men? You like, what is the issue with that?
So hold on. Where's the shocking part?
The shocking part?
Yeah, you said we was gonna be shocked. Where's that part?
Two different men. The two different men is the shocking part because you don't really see that coming from women.
No, see, the thing is, you got to understand something is that most dudes out here are bitch ass niggas. And so they don't realize what women are actually doing out here in life because they live on the internet. So, I mean, I don't understand why they're surprised that you fuck with two guys when most women are fucking with multiple men anyway. You know what I'm saying? So
I have them relationship wise, like in a relationship with both.
Okay.
So are these like both? They're like both your boyfriends and shit.
Other women as well. Huh?
Is it? I said both of these guys are like your boyfriends.
Yeah, they both my boyfriends.
Okay, and then that's just like some like polyamorous shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically it's a open relationship. They have other women as well.
Right, and they know they know that you see multiple men.
Yep.
Okay.
Everything is at a balance. Everybody has an agreement.
Okay, and I noticed that you didn't tell us that you donated. Did you donate?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
Okay. All right. Appreciate you.
There we go.
So your question is why bitch ass niggas say bitch ass nigga shit? Is that your question?
Like yes, like what is the issue? You want to know the person?
Come on, baby. You see, look, hold on. Listen. It's the same way that you thought we was gonna be shocked. It's the same way you thought we was gonna be shocked. You understand?
Well, I don't know.
Nah, we not shocked because we already know women love. Look,
dick is a gift.
You understand? We already know what women like.
Right.
We already know what women like. Okay. And guys like us, we have a certain level of confidence, a certain level of reality. Like we're grounded in reality, so it's not a big deal to us.
Right.
The only thing I need to know is that when I tell you Thursday at 8 p.m., say yes, Thursday at 8 p.m. works for me. When Thursday night comes, your ass better show up in something sexy. That's all I need.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what went on Wednesday night or any other night, but Thursday night at 8 o'clock though, when I tell you to wear heels and a dress and to make sure you look good and to make sure you got that thing on under the dress that I like, that's all I need from you. That's all I need from you. You understand what I'm saying? So most of the other men are not like that. Most of the other men is trying to count your bodies and trying to worry about all this other shit, trying to get you to pair bond and trying to lock you down and trying to tell you what to do. The only thing I need you to do is follow my instruction. That's it. And my instruction is for Thursday at 8 p.m. Anything beyond that, that's your business. All you got to do is make sure that whatever you doing with anybody else don't interfere with what we doing. You understand? So if I go to the clinic and I get my paperwork back and it looks funny, then that's when we got to have a discussion.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? That's it. But if you keeping it clean and the fit is always good and we having a good time, hey, I ain't got no problems. Me personally, no problems.
Right.
Yeah, and another thing, they both inside the home. Cause I come from rich parents, so 9 times 10, I'm gonna be in a big ass house. So yes, and they both inside the home. But sooner or later, I'm gonna have to put them in 2 different homes because I don't want it to be no type of altercation. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's how really supposed to work. They supposed to be in different homes on their own.
Right. What happened? You said. Wait, I'm confused now. Now you went off the rails. So you said you got to put them in a different home. What are you talking about?
I got to put them in 2 different homes. You know what I'm saying? Both of them get their own house, basically.
Wait. So why is their situation, like, about you putting them in a home? Don't they're not? Aren't they leading you? How are you leading them? Why are you leading them for?
Oh no, we don't do that in the household.
You don't do what?
We don't do gender roles, basically.
Oh, see, now y'all fucking up then, because that's where shit's. So, because you're saying they're going to be fighting. Why would they be fighting?
No, not like fight. I'm saying because I don't want it to, be no issues. Because of course, when it comes to relationships,
that's what I'm saying. It sounds like you're leading them, which is why there might be issues.
No, it ain't issue. I'm just saying I just don't want it to get to that.
Right, but this is what you're not getting. The fact that you would even think it would get to an issue is the issue. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, so what I'm saying is, if I build my house with straw, I think it's gonna fall down. Right? The reason why I think it's gonna fall down is because the foundation is not strong. You see what I'm saying? So if your foundation is strong, you wouldn't be worried about shit going left.
Wait, hey, what's your name again?
Right.
Something Rose, what's your name?
My name is Alexis.
Alexis. Okay, Alexis. Have you ever been in a successful relationship though?
No, I'm just
no, because you've never found a man to lead you, right? That's pretty much what that is.
I don't do leadership.
Yeah, you'll never find a man. You'll never actually find a man because you're a woman. You need to be led. Come on, you know that. I don't
need leadership.
Yeah, no. The only reason why you're talking that shit is because you come from a rich family. That's the only reason why you're talking that shit. Because your needs have been met by the resources of your family. So you feel like you don't need leadership from a man. But the truth is, you do.
Wait, how long you been with these guys?
We've been together for about 2 years.
Each?
So each of them 2 years?
Both at the same time, basically.
So you met them around the same time. So how did this happen? Did you meet both of them and then say, hey, I got another dude, and you told the other guy you had another dude? Like, who started the long-term relationship? Whose idea was this?
Oh, they're twins. They're twins.
Oh my fucking!
Wait, hold on. So whose idea was this relationship?
I said, well, look here. Do y'all share bitches, basically? I asked them all late, I didn't want to come out too strong, so I kind of asked politely, like, I always wanted 2 men, so, like, would y'all be okay with that and stuff like that? Then we talked it out. They said, yes, can we have other women as well? I said, I really don't give a fuck.
Okay, so basically you started the relationship.
Basically, yes.
Exactly. See, there we go.
So you just want fuck buddies. That's all.
No, that's not what it is. I actually wanted a relationship.
But that's what I'm saying. You can't have a successful relationship if you're running the show. Do you understand that?
Right.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? We just went through. Hold on. No. We just went through it. We just went through it. You've never had a successful relationship. This is why, because you seem to think you don't require leadership from a man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm listening.
Right. That's all you say.
Do you watch sports? You watch sports?
No.
You don't watch sports? You've never watched a fucking basketball, football game in your life?
No, I ain't never went to. I don't go to none. I don't really care for all of it.
Oh, so you never went to school neither, right? You was homeschooled in your rich family that you claim you come from? Basically. Okay. So wait. So who's the leader in your household? Your rich household?
To be honest, we don't have leadership in the household. That's what I'm saying. We don't do leadership.
All right. I want to. What's your life like? Explain all of this shit to me. Where the money come from? Who's making the money? Where the money come from?
Oh, my dad. It's my dad's and my mother's money, basically. But I don't live with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of like, basically, I benefit off of my dad's and my mother's money, but I don't live with them.
It's your dad's and your mother's money. So what your dad do?
To be honest, he really don't do nothing. He also come from rich parents, so I really don't.
Oh, so y'all just a bunch of worthless rich kids getting off generational wealth.
So this is the thing, and shout out to Alan Roger Curry, because he did a whole video called it was like the polyamorous beta, and basically what happens is that the guys that you're in a relationship with is they're polyamorous beta males. You understand? Meaning that they're following your lead. You understand that? Like the relationship happened because of you. You've orchestrated the relationship you have. This is why you were saying, "Oh, I got to put them in different houses." You're talking about where you got to put them. Do you? So you're leading.
Leadership?
Huh?
That's what you call leadership?
Yeah, you're leading them. You're leading the relationship. You're running the show. You don't realize that?
No. I'm trying to figure out why is it a bad. Okay, I don't see leadership as a bad thing, but why is it a bad thing? So
No, you're not getting this. You're getting this. See, leadership is not a bad thing, but the woman in the relationship should not be leading the relationship. Do you understand that?
Why?
Okay, let me ask you a question. How many guys in your life have you walked up and approached and hollered at?
To be honest, I ain't really care for guys.
No, but that's my point. You haven't. That's what I'm trying to say. You haven't. Most women haven't. And you know why?
Are you saying I haven't approached any guys?
Yeah, like going, like, you know how guys go in the street and they talk to women, or they go to a club and they roll up on a chick and be like, "Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Blah, blah, blah." How many times have you done that to a man?
I approach men. If I like a man, I'm gonna approach him. I'm not gonna sit up there and expect him to read my mind. If I want him, I'm gonna go and approach him. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But what I'm saying is most women don't. And there's a reason why most women don't. Because most women are passive and they're waiting for the man to lead. Do you understand that?
That's why, to be honest.
Say that again?
No, I don't understand it.
Right. So all I'm saying is this.
I don't understand it.
All I'm saying is this, caller. This is the thing that's kind of flying over your head. is that you have masculine energy and you have feminine energy.
Right.
And what I'm saying is that usually the man has more masculine energy within him and the woman has more feminine energy within him. Right. Usually what will happen is that the masculine energy is going to lead because the masculine energy is more stable, which causes it to be more essential for leadership. Whereas the feminine energy is all over the place. It's more chaotic. So you need something that has more order, which is the masculine, to lead the chaos. Do you get that? So what I'm saying to you is,
I can get that. Like, if someone is chaos, then they shouldn't be fit for leadership. I agree with that. If you all
exactly,
you shouldn't be fit for leadership, but that depends on the woman. Not all women are chaos. Some women are actually calm.
So how old are you again?
I'm 25.
You're 25. And why hasn't your attractive rich ass gotten into a successful relationship yet?
Because I ain't been wanting them. You know what I'm saying? If you come from a rich parent, you can't just be trusting anybody, because if they know you come from rich parents, they're gonna try to use you whatever they can. So
wait. Why would you? So you out here leading with your wallet like the rest of these bitch ass niggas? Why would a man know? Why would any man know off the bat that you come from a rich family?
They wouldn't know. I just ain't broke. It just said when I finally decided to introduce them, You know what I'm saying? That's how.
When do you finally decide to introduce? When do you finally decide to introduce them?
If I like them enough.
No. I need to know when. I need to know a time frame of when. And when you say introduce them to what? The idea that, or the thought that, or the fact that you come from a rich family, or introduce them to your family?
The thought that I come from a rich family. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so what's the time frame on that? From when you meet them?
It'll be depending on how much I like. Yeah, it might
exactly. You see, no. Stop right there. Stop right. You see that right there? You just said it depends on how much you like them, meaning you literally make decisions for your relationships based on your emotions. That's what we're trying to explain to you. Real men don't do that.
Like leaders don't do that.
Like with me, I have a set period before I ever spend the night with a female. Do you understand me? I have a set period before a woman ever meets my mother. You understand me? I have a set period before I even take a woman out to dinner. You understand me? And it don't have nothing to do. It don't have nothing to do with how much I like her.
Wait, caller, let me ask you. So have you ever had a job before or no? Because you're rich. You never had a job?
Yeah, she don't know.
No, I ain't never had no job.
You don't know what's going on in life.
It's a lot of shit you don't know, like, to be honest. And no disrespect to you. But you said you was homeschooled and shit.
You don't really experience nothing like that coming from rich parents. You really don't have to do much. That'd be the point.
How many books? You 25 years old. How many books have you actually read in your life?
I don't read books.
Oh my!
What do you do? What do you go to the gym? Do you go to the gym?
No.
Oh my God! What do you do? Tell me something you do.
I fuck twins.
This might sound crazy. I love studying conspiracy theories.
That sounds about right. If you got all that time on your hands, because I'm like, yo, listen. All we're saying is this, man, is that okay? How old are the two guys that you see in?
27.
You need to donate more money to the Cash App. That's what you need to do with your rich ass.
Exactly. That's a fact.
This money ain't free. You gotta do money.
What have we been doing this whole time? Talking to your ass, putting you on game. Fuck you mean?
No, that's not what I meant.
What she said?
She's talking about this money ain't free. I gotta do something for this money. I ain't doing. We doing what we do for the money. You fucking donate to the Cash App. That's what I'm talking about. Cause we giving you the game right now.
Oh, really?
You see you're suffering from affluenza.
Right. She needs leadership. Like, this is what happens, guys. This is what happens when a woman is not led.
Exactly.
She got two beta males fighting over her, right? And following her lead.
And her pops is a beta male too, because he was born into the richness. So her pops never took the time to lead nobody neither.
This is crazy. This is crazy.
I don't want leadership. I'm not blind. I can see.
If you don't want leadership, you don't want a man. You're gonna keep fucking with weak ass niggas like you're doing right now. Just so you know that. Okay?
A weak ass nigga still a man.
No. A weak ass nigga is a male. That means he has male body parts and he was born male. That doesn't mean he's a man. A man is a natural born leader, but since you're not looking for that, you will never have a man.
I mean, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, well, if that's fine, then what are we talking about here? Are we good? Is we done? Or we finished?
That's just what I wanted to talk to y'all about. That was it.
Okay, yeah. Just, I mean, look, you come from a rich family and all that, but understand at the same time, in general, most guys are not mature enough to understand like polyamory and certain other things. Do you understand that? That's just how it is. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you for calling in. It was an interesting conversation. We appreciate you. Happy New Year. All right.
All right.
All right. Now, yo, you know this. You know what?
She's all over the place. Yeah.
You know what? I'm having second guesses about leaving money to my nephew.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Because it seemed like when niggas inherit money, they just grow up to be idiots out here. Do you hear how she's talking?
Right. This shit too funny.
She don't sound like nobody that got more than $200 in the bank right now. That's what she don't sound like. Nobody that got more than God. But anyway, we got more calls. 97, and no disrespect to her. I'm just saying. 973. You're on live with Mr. Lucario and Miles Cunningham. Name, age, and city, and did you donate?
It's your boy Angel. Yes, I donated.
Oh
I'm
shit.
26. Yeah, boy.
What's going on?
Yo, Miles, you had me, Miles. Yo, you put me on some game, man. I put that arroz con pollo on there. Yo, look, listen. I copped the bad boy membership too as well.
Nice.
So, I'm starting this year off right, so I want to be able to have all the info I can to get out there. You feel me? To do my thing.
Right.
So on New Year's Eve, I had the audacity to think, because I was out there in Orlando, right? I was out on business, right?
Right.
And my boss, he was like, be back tomorrow, drop off the car because I had a rental.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I bet. I'm sitting in my hotel room. I'm like, it's New Year's Eve. What the fuck am I doing? I got the bad boy. I got the whole script. I got the manual in front of me. Let me go ahead and search up the program and let me see what I could do to get myself out there.
Right.
So I was like, that's exactly why I did that. I got dressed. I got ready. I took myself out there. I popped up at the club because in the program, it said, I forgot which program it was, but.
Hold on. Don't be giving away the program. Just gloss over that because niggas pay for that, but go ahead.
Yeah, I just muted him. Only give the name of the program. Don't give any details. Just if you want to give the name of the program, you could, but don't give no details, bro.
All right, bet. Well, look. I followed the program.
Okay.
I followed it to a T.
Yeah.
Okay, so I arrived there, first thing I did, I noticed the crowd, the line was packing up. And I was like, I had the audacity to think, let me go back to my hometown just in case if I get drunk and, I can drive home and whatnot. That was just a bitch side of me talking.
Right.
I was right there, bruh. Why the fuck am I giving myself reasons not to go into the club when I see a bunch of bitches in front of me to holler at, people to talk to? I got all the more reason to get the fuck up out of my... Man, look, I got to a point, I stopped, I went to the line, I started talking to some females, putting myself out there, just letting them know, I'm not Brandon, no, I'm headed.
Right, nice.
And I told her, you got to roll. So I told her, she said, on head. I said, no, mom, on head. You got to let the tongue roll. You got to let it flow. And then she said it right. She said, on head. I'm like, that's what I'm talking, girl. I'm about to take you back to the car right now.
Right.
Well, let's get back to the club later.
Right.
So, I'm getting in there. And that was the beginning. So I'm getting in there. We in there. At first it was quiet, it was whatever. It wasn't quiet, but everybody just started to get in there. People starting to roll in, whatever.
Right.
So, over time, people started to come through and it started to get even more packed.
Right.
So I'm noticing in the club, right? I noticed these dudes, they sitting with their own crowd and this crowd contained no bitches. So I'm just like, they sitting in a posse together in one fucking corner. And I'm thinking in my head, that's everything I do not want to be.
Right.
So I'm going to go ahead and holler at these bitches. I don't care what the fuck I say. I'm just going to go ahead and say some shit so I can get in this game.
I feel you. And hell, hold on.
Yeah, I let them know what's up.
Hold on. Bro, I love the fact that you got this energy because that means the game is within you. You got that spirit of the game on you. You feel me? So I'm excited for you. You know what I'm saying? But what I want you to do is you want to take that energy and save that for when you out there with the women, bro. Save that for when you out there in the streets because you're going to need it. But we on overtime now. So do you have a quick question, anything that you want to ask us? Or
overtime shit?
I got you. So what I know, look, I was out there. When the ball dropped, I was already making out with some bitch, point B.
Nice.
Now, what I was trying to get her back to the crib, right? And the reason why I say trying is because she wasn't with it at first. So with I was wondering, is that because, you know, I'm just not getting myself out there? Is it because I'm new to the whole thing? You know, the crowd everything being full, you know, or is it just because, you know?
Let me ask you a question. Hey, listen. Was that the first time you've been out for a while?
Yeah, for a while.
Exactly. Yeah, bro. I know you're excited, and I'm glad you want a membership, bro. But listen, it's a numbers game and it's a patience game. You understand? Right. You gotta put in more work. I mean, look, there is such thing as beginner's luck. Don't get me wrong. You understand? But what I'm saying is,
I don't live by luck.
Exactly.
No,
But listen, look. You still had a great night because you got, like you said, you got dressed, you went out, you spoke to people, you flirted, you had a good time, you made out with a bitch. It's all good. Just because you ain't bring a bitch back don't mean nothing, bro.
Right.
Don't think like that.
Yeah,
focus on what did happen. Focus on what did happen and appreciate that and keep it moving because it's a long road, bro. Because even when you find a bitch to take back to the hotel, she may not be the right one any fucking way, and you still got to get back out there and keep hollering. You understand? So don't worry about it. You understand? Just keep it moving.
Yeah.
And like Lucario said, keep that energy up. Keep that energy up because you're going to need it. That's a fact. You're going to need it because it's a numbers game, bro.
Yeah, I agree. And overall, like when I went back to the hotel, I'm like, yo, I'm not even mad. The fact that I actually pushed myself to go out there and I didn't really need anybody's hand to hold.
Exactly.
I'm proud of myself. I made this shit happen. I don't need pussy to actually make the night, you know, fulfilled. You know,
exactly.
I did what I had to do. I didn't make excuses. Man, fuck everybody else.
Exactly. And that's a mindset you need to be in from a real place. You understand? That's where you need to be, man. So I'm proud of you, bro. Keep the positive energy going. And again, stay grateful, bro. Stay grateful. Don't worry about what didn't happen. Focus on what did. Just be grateful and keep the numbers game going. Holla and enjoy yourself. All right, bro?
I got you. I'm only at the beginning, man. I'm gonna be calling y'all a lot more.
All right, bro. All right, we appreciate you, man. Happy New Year. Thanks for sharing your story. Take it easy. Thanks for getting on the Bad Boy membership. And remember, stay on that shit, nigga, because the price is going up. So it is what it is. But we appreciate you, bro. Take it easy. All right. And then one last call. We got 361. 361. You on live with Lucario and Miles. Name, age, your city, and did you donate?
I donated. This is Austin from Detroit.
What's going on?
Hey, buddy.
What's going on? My question is, I know what Lucario teaches a lot is basically if a girl shows any resistance, like fuck them, find a girl who's like down with you, right? So I was, my thing is, when do you know like when to seduce or when you want to try to seduce? Like, for example, last night I went up to a girl and I was like, hey, what's your name, Austin? I was, what's your name? She told me her name. I told her my name. And then she said, what are you doing here? I said, I just came here to find a girl to take home. Hopefully it's going to be you. Take home, you go fuck. And then she said, oh, I don't hook up. And I said, that's cool. Have a good night. But I was thinking like, you know, maybe I should try to like start like, you know, pushing it a little. But then that goes against what you teach. So when do you like actually start to like, you know, just maybe like try to seduce?
Well, this is the thing. Well, first of all, understand that seduction or seducing a woman, right, means that you gotta put in more work on a chick. That's one. But two, also, you have to know the right women to seduce. You understand? And the third thing is, all right, let me ask you a question. You ever play like you ever play video games like fighting games or anything like that?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like in certain video games, like they would have a thing called like a special where you have like 3 or 4 specials that you could use for each round or something. Like you don't have a lot of them, so you don't want to waste them. You feel what I'm saying? So it's the same thing with seduction. Seduction you shouldn't be trying to seduce a lot of women. You understand what I'm saying? You save that situation, right, for women who actually, one, want to be seduced, because there are women who actually want to be seduced. I'll tell you, I'm gonna give you. I'm going too much into bad boy membership shit, but I'm gonna go through it just a little bit for y'all to understand, right? You said you went up to the girl and said, "Hey, I'm looking to smash or whatever tonight. Maybe it'll be you." And she says, "Oh, I'm not trying to hook up," right?
Yeah, she says, "I don't hook up. I'm not in the hookup culture."
Exactly, right. So that girl, you just keep that shit pushing.
That's
right?
it.
You don't seduce that woman. Do you see what I'm saying? Because she's already showing you disinterest. See, seduction happens where a woman is still showing interest, but she's not all the way bought in. So, for example, if you said, "Hey, you know, what's up, girl? How you doing? I mean, I'm out here chilling, just looking for someone, you know, to take home. You know, maybe it'll be you, right?" And then let's say she laughs or she giggles and she's like, "Oh, really? So, what do I have to do to make it be me then?" Right? So now she's going back and forth with you, or trying to go back and forth with you, because she has some sort of interest in you. See what I'm saying? The difference between a girl like, "I don't hook up," versus a girl like, "Oh, that's interesting. So what's that about it?" Blah, 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 blah. You see what I'm saying? So she's showing that she could be interested in this situation, right? That's the type of girl you seduce, not the other girl. You see what I'm saying? So in order for seduction to happen, the chick has to still be showing interest in the situation. You don't try to go after or continue to interact with a woman who's already showing she has no interest in the situation. You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. It makes a lot of sense.
Right. So essentially what happens is that in order for seduction to work or to happen, the woman has to want to be seduced, meaning she has to want to keep it going. You see what I'm saying? And then what happens is that her now, and this is check out the next level to this. Now you have to make sure that the woman you're seducing isn't an attention whore. You see? So now what happens is that in order for the seduction to continue to make it to the point where y'all are actually making things happen, she has to consistently be showing you that she wants to fucking make shit go down. You understand? So that means if you're flirting with her, she has to be flirting back. You're flirting with her more, she's flirting back. So it's moving in the direction of it actually happening. If you're flirting with her, but she's not really trying to move the needle with you, she's not cooperating with you, then you got yourself an attention whore.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So you got to be, and then this is at the point where you need to make your exit. This is why I did a whole live stream on this, where I said, the reason why I don't teach guys seduction is because most guys are not ready to seduce. Because the main part of seduction is the thing that you have to understand about seduction is that if you can't walk away, you can't seduce. What happens is that the more investment you put in, because seduction is investment, the more investment you put into a woman, the harder it is to walk away, because you're investing time and energy, and your mindset is, well, I've invested so much, I don't want to have to pull back because I've already gotten this far.
Right.
But if you don't understand the difference between a woman who's actually interested in you versus an attention whore, you're going to be trying to take it far with an attention whore. Mm-hmm. And then you're going to waste your fucking time.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand how this works. So that's why I don't teach guys seduction at first. I teach guys, hey, listen, be this attractive guy that can attract the women who have high interest. And when they don't have high interest, you kick them to the curb. But if you do know how to seduce, which is why I tell you guys to get on the membership so you can learn how to do it correctly, you choose those particular instances to seduce, but the woman has to be showing that she wants to be seduced in order for seduction to happen. You see what I'm saying?
See what you're saying. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm on the best. I would like to thank you and Miles, because y'all really helped me in my life. Not just my how do I say it? Like, not my dating life. I mean, my dating life is like cool, whatever. Like, it's cool. But like, I mean, like, I just have like the confidence, like, like to go after things, and like I just didn't have it before. Right? Y'all like absolutely changed my life. Like, I go in the club now, not even nervous. Like, I don't really care what anyone thinks of me. So it's just like, if you're on the membership, that shit will change your life. Like, I mean, it changed mine. So I mean,
appreciate you, man. Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
That's what's up. I appreciate the call, brother.
All right, so yeah, man, get your social awareness up and realize, when the woman is actually reciprocating that energy, and so you can make the best decision moving forward. All right, bro.
All right, thank you.
All right, take it easy. Thanks for the call. We got another call. You want to take it?
All right, yeah, let's go. Fuck it.
All right, 330. You're on live with Lakari and Miles. Name, age, city. Did you donate?
Man, yes, I already did. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, man, this man. You know what I'm saying? What's going on?
Hey, Felipe, what's going on, bro? What's going on with you?
Hey, man. Hey, bro. If I could have videotaped and actually put the footage up live, have you ever looked at a bitch and seen that all her utilities was about to get cut off and her rent? Like, bitch, you're nil and void, you about to get kicked out on some eviction type shit. When I told her, Miles, I was like, hey man, listen, you know what I want? If this is something that you're not willing to subscribe to, I don't give a fuck about the goddamn day. Because my gift and my energy and my attention is basically wrapped up in one. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We're not on layaway. We on slayaway. So if you're not trying to come down this assembly line with this dick,
right,
to get up in them guts, you know what I'm saying? Then bitch, bye. I hit that bitch with the Thor hand. You know what I'm saying? Hit that bitch with the.
Wait, I'm confused. What's going on?
So is this what was this? Who is this you talking about exactly? The one from the story?
This is yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. I mean, hey, you have to say what you have to say, bro.
But you know what though? What the previous caller was saying was so on point.
Mm-hmm.
And I got one last thing I'm going to say before I get up off here, and y'all can, you know what I'm saying, go about the rest of y'all evening. So I want to ask this question. If you go into a group setting, this was a bar. He wasn't really my friend. He was a guy who I worked with. He fumbled. I immediately seen it and I intervened. And I'm talking to all three of the women. I noticed that Lucario mentioned something about seduction, right? And I want to know this. If you're trying to seduce a woman or a group of women and you're used to it because you get the positive results from it, is it possible that your wingman can fuck that all the way up for you to where they be like, nah? I want to know that. I want to know the answer to that question.
I mean, well, yeah, sometimes that can happen. That's why you got to make sure that the dudes around you know how to talk to women, because they'll fuck it up. Like I remember years ago, there was a chick that I brought to my crib, and my stepbrother was there. And I left him in the crib with the chick for it had to have been 2 minutes. I went downstairs, went to the corner, got some shit, walked back up. As soon as I walked back up, she was like, yeah, I'm gonna head out. And I was like, this nigga fuck. He said something to this bitch. You understand what I'm saying? I was gone for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
My stepbrother ain't got no game, so he said something. I know he said something stupid. He probably told this chick, listen, you should respect yourself for some stupid shit he probably told her. I don't know what the fuck he said, but
Hey, Philippe, man, we on OT, man. If that'll do, then that'll do. All right, guy.
Yeah. Man, we're good, man. Hey, yo, salute to y'all, man.
All right, appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate all the game that y'all get for Citrus.
All right, man, take it easy, bro. All right. We got 111.
God, y'all niggas gonna keep us up all night.
Mario Miles, name, age, city. What's up, man? Come on.
I wouldn't have a woman in my bed with another man unless it was a double penetration and it was his wife.
Okay.
Hey, boys.
This the high guy? The guy to be high all the time?
Be high. Hey, you have a question, bro? Cause we gotta go. You have a question?
Yeah, I do. You're right. I'm sorry. If you pick up a woman and she offers to pay and she always does it, are you guys cool with that?
Well, it doesn't matter if we're cool with it. What's your question?
So this fucking bitch loves to.
Sorry, he got cut off. So I'm gonna cut the phone lines off, man. That's it, man. It's sorry. I don't know what happened, man. You just got cut off. I don't know, man.
Oh man, hilarious.
Do you still want to answer questions or what? What I'll leave it up to you, bro.
We'll breeze through these questions real quick. So he said, I watch you guys with my boyfriend.
Yeah.
It taught me so much. I'm grateful and starting to learn more about being the best submissive woman I can be. Good work, y'all. Thanks for what y'all do. That's what's up.
All right.
Appreciate it. Says Lacara, when you were younger, were you ever a people pleaser? If so, how did you overcome that? Now, I wasn't really a people pleaser, but I knew there were certain people that were sensitive as fuck, and I just kind of like took it easy on them. You understand what I'm saying? So in that sense, it was kind of, I don't think it's necessarily a people pleaser, but I was like very aware of motherfuckers sensitive and shit. So I would just kind of like not say certain shit to them or whatever, because they was, acting like bitches and shit. It says, what's the guy's name that you shout out when you talk about women being led by you? Or
he's talking about Mr. Lemba Channel.
Mr. Lemba Channel, yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Lemba, but he kind of stopped doing
I haven't seen him on YouTube in a minute, so I don't know.
I just put it in the comments.
Yeah, so it says, is that why women sometimes say they feel alone in this relationship when the influence of the man isn't there? Yeah, that's what happens. Like, again, the position that you play in the relationship is not there. So then she's like, what the fuck is the point of you here? Like, you're just like, why are you here, nigga? Like, you ain't, you know what I'm saying? And she can start looking at you funny. It's the same way where when a woman isn't doing the things that you need her to do, it's kind of like, why are you looking at her like, what fuck you here for? Like, you ain't doing the shit that I need you to do. So fuck you here for.
Right.
And it's crazy. It says, if she was that bad of a person, why did
exactly
babies? Who's talking about in that one?
You must be talking about one of the videos that the guys complaining about women. Yeah.
Right. He said, Miles, saw you in passing, but wanted to respect your privacy. Next time I see you, is it cool if I say hello and give you some dap?
Maybe just
walk up slow. Just walk real slow.
Yeah, approach cautiously. That's all.
Exactly.
Yeah, but appreciate you.
Right. This one says, does it also happen to you guys that y'all find it boring to socialize with most people because of their basic level of simp thinking? I mean, no. I mean, it's people. They think what they think. They're in the sort of like space they're in their perspective. It's not a bad thing.
No, I don't ever find it boring. It's actually very interesting and exciting sometimes.
Right.
But it's never boring. It's never boring.
Mm-hmm.
It's never boring because I'm an exciting motherfucker. So there's no way it's
exactly. We the ones that make it exciting.
Exactly.
Any experience dealing with a woman who is a nymphomaniac? Is it overrated? Nigga, I don't think I've ever dealt with like a nympho. I mean, I've had women who really like sex and like to do it a lot, but some nymphomaniac, situation, and not really. You know what I'm saying?
And why would it matter anyway? Because if she's not following my program, then she's out of here.
Right, exactly.
So if I tell her that we fucking once a week, then that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're a nympho, then you got to find other niggas to fuck.
Exactly. Is it fine to continuously keep adding new qualities each time I think of something for the what? See, y'all niggas be talking about shit. Listen, let me explain something. If y'all asking me stuff about the Bad Boy membership, you gotta email me or set up a consultation or something so we can talk about that behind the scenes. You understand? Like, don't give away the secrets. You know what I'm saying? That's on the Bad Boy membership. They gotta pay for that. So are most women naturally laced up on what you guys preach over here?
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
He's talking about. I mean, if they fucking with us, absolutely. Like a young guy, myself, as a 26-year-old, is having a sugar mama giving me money every week considered running game on her or no? You got to stop with this running game shit. listen, if you're in a situation where the woman is giving you money, but it's on your terms, then that means you have tight game. Because you could be you could have a sugar mama and have weak ass game, which means she's running the show. She's telling you where to go, what to do, all this other shit. That means your game is weak as fuck because you're being led by this woman.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
She's giving you money to tell you what to do, and you're listening.
Exactly.
That's the game.
Right. So how do you push past the mental block to approach confidently?
Get on a bad boy membership. Next question.
Exactly. Last question here. Why do women need so much attention? I didn't believe it, but now seeing social media reveal it, it's so undeniable. Why do you care though about their need for attention? Let them need attention.
Yeah, women needing attention is actually a positive for you so since you know that information, use it to your advantage. Next question.
That's it. I think that's the.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, we're good.
That's it.
We're good,
people.
Guys, anything on approach is too much for us to explain here.
Right.
If you guys have any questions about approach, you got to schedule a session, guys. You have to schedule a session because we got to get to know more about you and because approach is different for all men. You understand? A lot of times you guys want answers to questions and you got to schedule a session. You got to make the investment, guys. You got to make the investment. You got to get with us and talk to us one-on-one so we can really understand what the situation is. All right.
That's a fact. That's a fact. All right, people, man, we appreciate y'all rocking with us. We will holla at y'all later.
Wait, one more time. Fuck them in the shit box.
Exactly right.
Intercourse with you. Intercourse with you.
Shitlations.
And remember,
I can't give just anybody this good dick.
Okay, so remember, you can't give anybody this good dick. You gotta be selective with this. You feel me? All right, people. So we'll holla at y'all later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.
When it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first, you're gonna have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You can't do it 99 because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting some.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, there are things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers, all different.